morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Welcome back to Abstract Medicine. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're fantastic. Thank you so much for clicking on this video and for subscribing to the Abstract Medicine YouTube channel. It really does mean a lot. And for commenting as well. Thank you so much for doing that act of kindness, which is free of charge. Please do press the like button. I hope you've been enjoying the last reading with regard to what's next in love. Yeah, and also make sure to follow Abstract Medicine on Instagram as well. Instagram, there's kind of like a slightly different energy on Instagram, and as it is slightly different on YouTube, the energy. But I'm excited to see what transpires for you here on the YouTube video with regard to your June predictions. Now, as always, I will state that all of my predictions are completely timeless, which means whenever you're tuning into one of my videos, it has arrived, the messages have arrived at the right time for you, okay? So don't just get stuck on the month of June, for example. I will be as in-depth as possible for this, this reading for all of you. I can't promise it's going to be as long as the last video I did, which was the love pick a pile, what's happening next in your love life, okay? But I will be as detailed as possible. We're going to be using lots of different elements, okay? So pile one. This one's going to be pile 2. Is there another card here? And pile 3. I feel like this wants to be here. Okay. So we have our piles. Before you even think about clicking, just wait. Okay. Wait before you click on your card, your pile. I'm just going to do a little bit of an announcement, and you know, really follow your intuition. It's quite difficult sometimes to just choose your pile, so just really tune in to your pile, okay? So today we are going to look at your general life. I'm looking at my notes. Your general life situation. We're going to be using the Starman Tarot deck. We're going to be using the Good Tarot. We're going to be using some Italian playing cards. We're going to be using stickers as well as charms. We're going to look at your health, generally speaking, your home situation, your love and relationships, your work and money and career, and we're going to be closing out the reading with an archangel message as well as an oracle message, okay? So if you find it difficult to pick your pile, just listen to all of the piles and then gauge what resonates for you, what really feels like it's a personal message for you, essentially. Usually when you choose the right pile, let's say, it feels like a private reading, okay? So there could be events that may have taken place that you've already experienced, or events that will be taking place that you kind of want to experience, okay, or that there are messages that really like hit home to you. If you find it really difficult even still, just go to a number generator, so a number picker online, and between 1 and 3, and then you can find your number and therefore your pile. The timestamps will be below in the comment section pinned. Please take a moment to pause the video if you feel called to, just to tune into your pile, and we're about to start. Okay, so this is going to be pile 1, this one's going to be pile 2, and this one's going to be pile 3. Okay, so we're going to start with pile 1. Okay, so pile 1, what we're going to do is we're going to look at your card at the very end. I feel called to do that at the very end, okay? So this is going to be your oracle message from Kim Krantz. We're going to look at that at the very end, all right? So let's have a look, generally speaking, what is going on with the major arcana with generally what's happening in your life for the month of June, or whenever you're clicking onto this video. Please, spirit, angels, ancestors, guys, please help me to the messages for pile 1. Thank you. So pile 1, what's generally happening in your life is interesting. We've got drilling now taking place. Might need to close the window. The Magician card. So communication. All right, let me just go and close the window. I'm not going to pause the video, I'm just going to close it. I'm back. Okay, so pile 1, we have Magician and we have your number here, number 1. Okay, so it looks like pile 1 that you're looking for a new start. You're looking for communication, possibly. You're asking for communication from someone. You're wanting to be more communicative or talkative. You are talkative. And for some of you, you're also wanting messages from spirit to come through clearly. I see that a lot of you have already started on a new chapter in your life, a new journey. And because the Fool card comes before the Magician, okay, so if you've already started something, this could also be a spiritual journey as well. And you're paying attention more so to your intuition, at least for the month of June. You're going to be focusing on your intuition, and you're going to be getting a lot of downloads, a lot of messages from spirit. There's heavy communication here, Gemini energy here, as well as Virgo. Now, you could be dealing with these signs, or you may have that prominently in your chart. So obviously this is a general card, but we will look at your career, your love life, your home situation, all right, in the reading, all right? So I see that whatever you have intended is coming back. Now, I'm going to look at the colours as well. We have blue, which is the colour of communication and the throat chakra. Maybe there's been a block of communication and there's going to be a release and an opening of communication here. There's also, they're telling me to say technology, okay? So a lot of you could be saying something or receiving messages online or phone conversations, computer technology like emails and things like that, that are going to be of great significance for you for the month of June. Communication is going to be mainly the main theme, I would say, for you for the month of June, pile 1. We have white, which is purity. You've been, or you will be, if I say past tenses or future tenses or present tenses, it's because, you know, time is kind of like jelly and it's kind of like all over everywhere. So even if this is a June prediction, you know, I may say things like something that happened in the past, which is something that's actually going to be taking place to pass, if that makes sense. So something that is going to come to pass, okay? Purity, okay? There's also an energy of clear-cut communication and truth that is going to be of great importance for you for the month of June. Maybe there's been issues with communication, Mercury retrograde delays and things like that you may be experiencing as you click on this video, whenever you're tuning into the video, that is. I see that you're going to be more grounded with the colour red. Home is going to be of significance. I have to say planet Mercury is important here. There's also this energy of maybe being less mercurial and more grounded, okay? Although your communication style is mercurial, but your active style is more grounded, if that makes sense. And the brown colour is also the energy of grounding, and maybe even possibly finding your home and grounded energy by being quiet and communicating with spirit. So you find your sense of home and self when everything else around you in the physical world is too noisy and too loud. You find your home and sense of sense of stability with spirit. So meditation or prayer or whatever you do spiritually to ground yourself, okay? And the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So you're definitely leaving something behind with the number 10. Okay, number 10. In Roman numerals, and 1 and 10 is 110 or 110, which is 10. 10, which is 10. So there's definitely a change. You've accepted that there's a change in your life, and let's just go and see what else there is for you. You've accepted not quite a challenge, but you've accepted change. I want to go straight in with the Starman Tarot. For those of you, I just want to say actually that, okay, for some of you, you could be singers and musicians, or something to do with your vocation, okay? Vocale is like your throat, your voice, you know? So vocation is your truth, you know, because your voice is your truth. I'm also picking up on Ariel from Little Mermaid. There's a lot of messages that are coming through and I'm kind of getting a blank. Pearl 1. So I'm also seeing 11:30 on the time, or 11:38 on the time there. On the time, so on the camera. There's a new doorway. I feel like some of you, you're no longer waiting, you're more so activating on your plans. There's something to do here with your vocation, your purpose here, that you're going to be really focusing on. Your true self, your true light, I'm hearing. So you're kind of going to be more in alignment with spirit for the month of June. I also will say that June is, well, 20th of May to the 21st or 20th of June is Gemini season. So we have the card here with Gemini here and Virgo as well, because they're both ruled by Mercury. But Gemini is very strong here with the Magician. Okay, so pole 1. I also wanted to say, yeah, the Starman Tarot. I had a dream with David Bowie again the other day, like 3 nights ago, which was really unexpected, but he's also, and he has been, to be honest with you, for those of you who've been following abstract medicine for a while, he has been my guide creatively and also in my life for many years since his passing. Before he passed, he came to visit me in the dream space. Now, you can decide for yourself whether you believe what I'm saying is true or not, but I'm saying my truth and I'm saying that this has happened. And I also had I did a journey with him. I sort of did a vision quest with him, well, with his spirit, and he told me, for those of you who already know, but for those of you who don't, I've already relayed this message for abstract medicine. He told me that I would be a really good fit in his family, in his tribe. And so I feel like music, because we're just about to use the Starman Tarot anyway, but I feel like me saying that, those, you know, relaying those messages with regard to music and the dream space and dreaming with David Bowie, just unexpectedly him coming into my dream space and offering me something. It was a musical instrument, essentially. I feel like maybe he has great significance to you, or his music does, or music in general is of great importance to you, or at least for the month of June, it will be of great importance to you. Part 1. Capricorn energy and Aquarius energy as well, for those of you who are resonating with the messages so far, because David Bowie was a sun sign Capricorn. I think his rising was Aquarius. He also had I think there were 3 aspects. His sun sign was Capricorn. There was an Aquarius element that was strong, as well as Leo. Okay. Right. So, pile 1, what is happening for pile 1 for the month of, okay, for the month of June, please? Okay. 7 of Cups. Hopefully you can see that. 7 of Cups. I just heard I'm the king of the world. Many options here. Many temptations, many offers. But it's about unlocking the key here. Unlocking the key to yourself. To your true self here. The Tower. Wow. Feeling alienated, I just heard. I'm hearing that song actually by David Bowie. The Alien. Oh wait, it keeps coming in and out. I love this deck, gifted to me by Nikki, one of my soul sisters, but also Abstract Medicine community. So I love using this deck for the collective, but also this deck is, for me, is highly charged with his energy, David Bowie's energy, and his music comes through in the cards as I'm reading. Loving the Alien. So yeah, it's the song that goes Loving the Alien. Okay, so what I'm picking up here is for the month of June, you're going to be tempted. For some of you, this will not resonate, but you're going to be tempted. Okay, pile 1. Can you see? Hopefully you can see these cards all right. It's quite grey today where I'm reading. So I'm hoping that it's going to be bright enough for you all. You're going to be tempted to conform and to comply, I'm hearing. I'm picking up on strong kind of dystopia, like dystopic novels, like Aldous Huxley. This could be communication with regard to messages that come in through books and reading or films as well. And you're tempted to conform, you're tempted to do what everyone else is doing, but it's about loving the alien within you. It's about unlocking your own personal talents and your abilities, and tapping into the root of your emotions. So it's kind of like listening to the messages that come through from spirit, whether it's through popular culture, whether it's through the tarot or meditation. But as you do this, you're actually finding out why you are experiencing certain emotions. And once you go deeper into your emotions, pile 1 for the month of June, you'll realize, you'll understand the answer. You'll get the answer through your emotions. Okay, so say for example, just as an example, I'm not picking up on this exactly, but just as an example, say for example, you're really angry about something. There's a need to really focus on why you're being angry, why you're feeling anger, you know, and that once you realize and you go deeper into that analysis, Virgo energy here, you'll understand the answer of why. And it's kind of unlocking that door, or even that blockage even. Okay, so some of you are going to be tempted to comply with others or with what everyone else is doing, and some of you are going to be getting sort of like basically a major illumination here, a breakthrough, a revelation here with the Tower card. Strong Scorpio energy as well as Mars. But it's about loving the alien. It's kind of like, for some of you, a massive awakening about being authentic and being who you truly are, and that's okay. All right. Searching for purpose for the month of June, pile 1. Kind of cutting through the illusion. For some of you, this could be cutting through what's it called? Maya. You know, Maya is the illusion of this planet. It's kind of like a projection screen, like the film with Jim Carrey. Sorry, I'm like, there's so many messages that are coming through. I'm getting so many visuals. Jim Carrey in that film where he, you know, he's in that kind of like weird world and he's being observed. Again, that's like the Big Brother is coming in really strongly here, like 1984 by George Orwell, Aldous Huxley, A Brave New World, that Jim Carrey film, which I can't remember the name of because I'm channeling and I get mind fog. That film, you know what I'm talking about. That film there, that's Maya. That's not a true authentic world. It's an illusion. And so there's something about breaking free here. For some of you, you could be breaking free from a relationship, and maybe you're receiving information from the spirit world as well. For some of you, you're also going to be getting a breakthrough about an innovation that you're creating. So some of you are innovators and some of you are secret magicians and also secret inventors. That's what I'm picking up on, Pearl One. And I want to like clap because I'm really excited about this invention and I feel like you're going to get lots of praise and like spirit's like, finally they made it through. It's also breakdown, breakthrough. Tower card is breakdown, breakthrough energy. You know, once you really see the magic here, magic of that breakdown, you realize the breakthrough. Once you tap into that emotion and you realize why you are feeling that certain emotion, and you ignore the illusions of the outside, you come into a breakthrough, right? King of Swords energy, again, strong Gemini energy here, and very strong Gemini energy here, as well as Libra and Aquarius. King of Swords and the Princess of Swords, okay? So Gemini season in particular could be of great significance. Or Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius is of great significance. For me, King of Swords is Gemini and Libra, very strong Gemini in particular, for me as a reader. This will not resonate for all of you. Princess of Swords, again, you're coming into this energy of a new thought, okay, a new belief through receiving clarity in the mental space. Now, I want to say that there is the same shadow here, here in the Tower card. Can you see that? There's a shadow right here, and there's a shadow here. It's the same one. It's the same one. They're just looking in different directions now. So what I'm seeing here is loving the alien, loving your differences. You know, something about loving your differences here, okay? A lot of you are receiving music as messages here. There's something about clarity that's coming through here and being kind of in charge. You could also be, for some of you, you could be studying something new as well. I want to see what else there is in a second. I just keep hearing that song, Loving the Alien. I think I'm going to pause the video and just see the lyrics of that song, okay? 1 second and I'll be back. Okay, so Pearl One, I'm currently reading the Wikipedia about the song Loving the Alien, and it's from the album Tonight. Okay, so you're also going to be getting a song for your reading, and I'll make sure to pin your song, your track, down in the comments as well next to your pile timestamp so that you can go and listen to the track. But before you do, I mean, you can pause the video and do that and then come back. Before you do, I'm going to read what it says here. This is from Wikipedia. One of 2 tracks on the album written solely by Bowie as a demo. The song was simply called One. Okay, can you see how we have one here, the magician, and we have number 1 as your pile? So the song was simply called One. The singer said the track came about because of my feeling that so much history is wrong. Wrong knowledge that we've gleaned. Okay, so this is basically the tone of your month of June, pile 1. Okay, so the singer said the track came about because of my feeling that so much history is wrong, as is being rediscovered all the time, and that we base so much on the wrong knowledge that we've gleaned. Okay, so history is wrong. So remember I spoke about the illusions of Maya, history being wrong, okay? And then he says, you should hear Loving the Alien on demo. It's wonderful on demo, I promise you, he laughs. But on the album, it's not as wonderful. I'm gonna read the lyrics in one moment. Okay, let's read the lyrics. So it's the opening track, okay, from the album Tonight, and also it was released in 1984. So if you're like me, you may be born in 1984 as well, okay? So this could also be another sign that this is your reading. So the song, okay, the lyrics are: watching them come and go, the Templars and the Saracens. They're travelling the Holy Land, opening telegrams. Torture comes and torture goes, knights who'd give you anything. They bear the cross of Coeur de Lion, salvation for the mirror blind. But if you pray, all your sins are hooked upon the sky. Pray and the heathen lie will disappear. Prayers they hide the saddest view, believing the strangest things, loving the alien. And your prayers they break the sky in two, believing the strangest things, loving the alien. Thinking of a different time, Palestine a modern problem, bounty and your wealth and land, terror in a best laid plan. Watching them come and go, tomorrows and the yesterdays, Christians and the unbelievers, hanging by the cross and nail. But if you pray, all your sins are hooked upon the sky. Pray and the heathen lie will disappear. Prayers, they hide the saddest view, believing the strangest things, loving the alien. And your prayers, they break the sky in two, believing the strangest things, loving the alien. You pray till the break of dawn, believing the strangest things, loving the alien. And you'll believe you're loving the alien. Believing the strangest things, loving the alien. Believing the strangest things, loving the alien. Okay? This song is about Bowie's examination of his intense dislike of organised religion and many other things. I feel like there are lots of messages there for you. So pile 1, listen to that track, okay? I urge you to do that. Spirit urges you to do that, pile 1. So wow, that was really profound. I was not expecting that. Okay, so I feel like that's kind of it with the Starman Tarot. Ace of Pentacles, you're starting something completely brand new here. Princess of Wands, you're starting something completely brand new. For a lot of you, you're going to be moving home as well, or you've already moved home, okay? You've already moved home is what I'm picking up on. Pile 1, that was really profound. I'm still kind of in that energy, to be honest. Yeah. So health-wise, to be honest, you may have had headaches, migraines, or you may have had some mental disturbance or issues here. But we have clarity here with the King of Swords and the Tower cards, you know, sort of moving away from illusions. For some of you who have had like issues with your throat or scratching or like colds and flus, that's disappearing. 4 of Wands, wow. A lot of you are moving home. For a lot of you, you might be dealing with someone who has schizophrenia, by the way. So I feel like clinically you'll be getting help with that and balancing out those chemicals, I'm hearing. 4 of Wands, or you may know someone who has that. 4 of Wands here. I'm seeing a home, a new home. I love these cards. I should use them more. My dad gave me them actually. He'd like had them for ages and he never used them because they're completely brand new. Again, we have the king. We have this would be the Knight of Swords. because it doesn't have a crown. Let me just double check. I just want to check that. This could be the Knight or the King. Yeah, this is the Knight of Swords. Okay. So again, we have lots of swords energy here, clarity here, movement forward. Let's break down the tarot. Okay, so the tarot is, generally speaking, for the month of June, your environment is going to be changing. Your marriage, your relationships are going to be changing. There's also harmony now. There's going to be relaxation, a homecoming, coming back to self, and also coming back to source for a lot of you. Please do make notes during my reading, because there are a lot of messages that come through and it's difficult to just retain all of this information in one go. So make notes on paper, in your journal, diary, whatever. Okay. A lot of you are going to be getting a rude awakening about something or someone for the month of June. Okay. There could be some drama, or maybe you're leaving behind drama, pile 1. With the Knight of Swords, I see that there is someone who's really ambitious, and they're going to be getting that mental clarity and ambition fulfilled. So there's a lot of drive here for the month of June. A lot of you are very driven to succeed. You're very fast thinkers. You're highly intelligent. Autumn months could be significant, as well as the Gemini season. Okay. You have intellectual power and prowess, pile 1. We have the 5 of Pentacles for you. We have the Ace of Wands. Okay, how am I gonna... Okay, they're saying to put these cards over here, right? Wait, what am I doing? Yeah. Okay. If you can see that. We have the 7 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, wow, 3 of Wands, and the 2 of Wands. Amazing. So let me just tap in. Let's have a look at the bottom. We have the Knight of Swords again. So the energy of... Wait, what am I talking about? This looks like this is the King. This can't be the Page, because there's a horse here. This looks like the King of Swords. To me, this is the King. We've got the King of Wands here, the King of Pentacles. Why doesn't this King have a crown? One moment, pile 1. Here's the King of Swords. So who would that be? Interesting. This can't be the Page of Swords. Okay, so what I'm picking up on pile 1 is that there is someone here who on the outside looks very, looks their age or looks younger than their years, but they are at an age that is beyond the age of 40, is what I'm picking up on, pile 1, okay? But there could be some emotional immaturity here, emotional intelligence that is kind of non-developed, okay? Non-developed here. So maybe this person is not able to communicate their emotions in a clear way, all right? So maybe this is something that this person, this could be you, is developing, and developing here with the Princess of Swords, because this is about studying, right? So you could be finding a way to have a new way of communicating, or there's someone around you that is doing that, okay? So I feel like this is emotional intelligence, to be honest. there's a home here. There's the Seven of Wands, which is another seven, which we had here opening up. So we have someone is challenged, or there could be competitive energy or perseverance here. With a five of Pentacles, this is financial loss, okay? So there's someone here who is challenged and is persevering to make money and is driven to make money. There's someone here who's really in their mental space. There isn't really much emotion, to be honest. The only emotion card here is a Seven of Cups here. So some of you may be dealing with someone, or this could be yourself, who finds that love is an illusion, okay? So they rather just work on their pentacles, their money, their foundation, their home, moving home, starting a new job for the month of June. But someone could be getting a rude awakening that the very thing that they're resisting essentially is the very thing that persists, which is something to do with their emotions here. This could also be you. Now, the Seven of Cups is about choices, making choices, but there is also illusions, daydreaming, wishful thinking, okay? This is a really important card for the month of June, the Seven of Cups. We have the Ace of Wands, we have the Five of Wands, okay? So the five and the ace adds up to 6. There's lots of Wands energy, lots of fire. Three of Wands and the Two of Wands here. Interesting, we have Mercury here. So that's really interesting. So someone is being less mercurial, but also being more mercurial. Someone is being less mercurial by like flipping around, like coming here and there and doing this and that, but is actually finding more stability within themselves, especially in their mental space. So this could be someone who is needing to be clear here. Ace of Wands is a lot of drive and passion and desire, okay? So there's the energy of inspiration, growth, and potential. Some of you, health-wise, who've had infertility issues or low mojo, essentially, you're going to be getting that rise in more ways than one. You're going to be fertile. You're going to be passionate. There's going to be a lot of passion in your life for the month of June. It's an energy of a new surge and an upsurge of that. I see that there could be something here to do with making a choice and future planning. Really important decisions here, okay? Pile 1, and we have the Ace of Pentacles, okay? Beautiful. So pile 1, what I'm seeing here is there is a new start here. Again, Ace of Pentacles doubled. There's definitely a new beginning here, a new stable beginning. This could be an offer at work, a job, a career. Number 1 is going to be your number for the month of June. We have first, Ace of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, a new start in a relationship, a new financial endeavor, a new career opportunity, a manifestation, Magician card coming through, new abundance coming through, clarity coming through spirit, or communication from someone, or lots of communication through technology, emails, etc. This could be from a boss, or this could be you bossing up, essentially, pile 1. I do see breakthroughs coming through after breakdowns, mental clarity and success. All right, beautiful. Let's see what else we get to look at for the month of June for you. Looking at my notes. Yeah, health-wise, mental clarity is great. You could be getting some counsel as well. We're going to be using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid, by the way. Okay. I keep hearing that song, Loving the Alien, like that song. Listen to it, please. Pole 1. Listen to that song. Okay, so let's have a look and see your home situation. To be honest, I feel like some of you are moving home, you're relocating, you're finding home and a sense of self that's aligned with who you are becoming and who who you always wish to be. I'm hearing your truth, your true nature, loving the alien, your true nature. This could be being on your own for a bit, being single. I'm hearing not being the target of online bullying, I'm hearing. Okay, so Hermit. I mean, yeah, well, this is exactly it. Like being single for a while. The Hermit card is someone who is finding truth within, unlocking keys, you know. Number 9, Virgo energy. I did say that. Strong energy here. Pile 1 of a new home, 4 of fire, celebration, new foundation. Wow. Queen of air. We have a couple here. Queen of swords and the King of swords is a couple. Okay. 3 of water, which is the 3 of cups. Another 3. Messenger of air. Okay, which is here as well, and we have the 9 of air. Okay, so pile 1, a lot of you are like majorly Libra, Gemini and Aquarius. There's absolutely no doubt about it, or you have that predominantly in your chart. So pile 1, we have you moving home, finding clarity about someone, or moving in with someone who you find a kindred spirit with. Okay, you're both very intelligent, you have very good communication styles. Some of you are also developing your emotional intelligence, communication as well. I want to have a look at the Hermit card for you and read that for you. Yeah, we have a King and Queen of Swords here, so you could be getting a revelation about someone who is you're meant to be with in your life. All right, let's have a look at the Hermit card. Virgo energy, as I said before. Time out. Sometimes, so the month of June, sometimes it's necessary to take time out for regrouping and introspection. This is a temporary experience, but one necessary for my growth. Okay, it says here. When I step back, retreat, regroup, and renew, I have a clear perspective on everything in my life. There you go. Let's have a look at the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands, pile 1. A new creative phase, celebration, pleasure, and harmony in relationships. Dancers have partners, singers have musicians, helping them create sweet music, and I find others who are in sync with me and in my desires. It's a time for celebrating friendship and all that others bring to my life. A time for revelry and relishing the pleasures of being in good company. Making magic together with others is the focus at this time. Okay, so making magic, celebration, you know, being with other aliens, essentially, harmony in relationships. Music, as I said before, is of importance. Let's have a look at the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, Queen of Air, sorry. Setting healthy boundaries, strong self-esteem, calculated and shrewd decisions, clear communication, well-organized, a wordsmith. I have clarity of purpose. My intentions are in alignment with my understanding. There is always a strategy in the game called life. Can I let go of false truths and be rigorously honest with myself and others? There you go. King of Swords, intellectual authority, reason over instinct, intellect over passion, successful negotiation, rules, laws. Truth is everything. I think before I act. I work the universal laws with clear intention. Do I see how the foundations of the past affect the present and future? Okay, something just fell. Okay, so pole 1, you are getting quite a few distractions in your reading, and I'm taking note of that. 3 of water, let's have a look, 3 of water. Maybe this is a month more about work and not so much about emotions, or more about intelligence and you know, studying and researching than it is about love. Okay, I feel like that's kind of it. I don't really want to read anymore, but I just see here that there's also going to be a message that's going to be helpful in helping you receive the information that you need. Three of Water is, you know, friendships and celebration as well for the month of June. But maybe there's a clearing out and a breakup that takes place with regard to 3 people involved here that are non-consenting. Let's see what else there is for you. Yeah, I feel like, to be honest, with love, I don't feel much romantic love here. I feel like it's more about focusing on your mental health. To be honest with you, pile 1. Let's just have a look at the Island Time Wellness for love and relationships, please. Also, you moving home. There is passion here. We have the Ace of Wands and we have the Passion card here. So I also just saw 22 on the clock. Insane chemistry, like each other equally and having fun. So there could be a lot of chemistry with you and someone else who you find like kindred energy here. Queen of Air, Queen and King of Air, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your hearts, getting together and perfect. So open your heart for love, pile 1, because you could be meeting someone completely brand new at a job, a workplace, suddenly and shockingly, like randomly. Lightning, so the bolt of lightning could be significant. We also have, you know, the Starman Tarot, you know, David Bowie is symbolized by the lightning bolt. Sudden change, which is the Tower card. Sudden change, shocking news, which could be a message. Surprise, you know, so someone randomly, suddenly turns up in your life. There's an epiphany, I said that before, there's a revelation. Upheaval and transformation is taking place in your life. Pile 1 for the month of June. So not dealing, maybe you're not dealing with your emotions because you're hurt. Avoiding a conversation, maybe this is your past you're letting go of. There is a call or a person. So avoiding a conversation, a call or a person is emotional immaturity. So you could be dealing with someone with that. Boundaries and still angry. So I did talk about anger and emotions here. That could be significant. Let's have a look at the love notes. Just why not? Okay, this wants to come through. Any more? Yeah, this could be suddenly like after being single or suddenly being single, finding out you meet someone who's like your match, okay? King of Cups, I love you dearly, I love you darling, you are my heart, yours and forever, okay? So that could be significant for you. King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Wow. King of Wands, you match me in every single way. The Passion, we did have Passion, and Ace of Wands here as well, Passion. The passion and lust for you is something I can definitely handle as a partner to you. So the passion and lust for you is something I can definitely handle as a partner to you. Let's commit to our dreams together and fly high. Okay, there's that too. So you could be meeting, you know, this could also be same-sex partnership. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, as well as Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Or this could be 2 people who are very much in their masculine energy with regard to their life, their drive, their passions and their desires. In the bedroom, they're very passionate and desirous. I'm also seeing someone that is literally picking up someone up as well in a sort of passionate way. I'm also seeing love handles and someone who's holding someone's waist as well. Okay. And we have we've got the King of Swords. The truth is, let's get married. There could be someone who has a revelation that actually you are the one and they want to speak a truth to you and they see you as marriage material. King of Swords and the Queen of Swords coming in strong. Wow. Work, money and career. I do see lots of, I do see a new opportunity. I see that there is, new financial success here, a new career opportunity. Let's have a look at the Psychic Tarot. Conflict and defeat. So you could be conflicted about something. you could be conflicted about your work, your career. You may be feeling defeated because it's a very competitive career, or you may feel like it's just too much to handle. There's too much change. Base chakra. This is something to do with moving on and moving into a career that makes you happy, that you're passionate about. But also this could be about relocating, and you're conflicted about relocating. But to be honest, I feel like this passion, your career, is associated with where you live. So you may need to move to that place, you know, that, you know, is more in your alignment, because you are also a bit of an alien, a bit of a maverick, a bit weird, a bit strange, and you need to be in an environment that makes you feel celebrated and stable and rooted and feel like a place of home. So your career is definitely associated with that. Somewhere hot possibly as well. Material harvest. Wow, this is great. So for your career, there is definitely material harvest. You get your needs met, your bills paid. Number 9 again is coming in very strongly. So the 9th of June is also of significance for you, pile 1. Number 1 again is of significance. Your lucky number is 1, without a doubt. Meeting the one, maybe at work, being your own boss. We have 3 kings here. Like, the only king that's missing would be the King of Pentacles, but to be honest, energetically, I feel like you already nailed it in terms of you being stable. But for those of you who are wanting to have a family, are wanting to be a father again, that's the king that's missing here. So maybe you're reluctant to do that or be that, or even again. This is the moment of stability that is found within, unlocking the key within. Remember, I spoke about that, and moving away from distractions and Maya illusions. Number pile 1, we have you being financially independent and abundant, able to buy your own luxurious items. I'm hearing music albums, cars, things, whatever it is. You're able to do that and some. So I feel like there's an increase of wealth here, essentially. And did I see the 9 of Swords earlier? I feel like there was a 9 of Swords. Yeah, there was a 9 of Swords here. For some of you, you also you have anxiety and you're riding that wave. You're clearing that out for the month of June. You could be a little bit more, you could be anxious still, a little worried, be in a little bit of fear, a little bit depressed, pile 1 for the month of June. You could be having a few nightmares, but there's a need to clear that out. As I said before, you could get counselling for that, but you're going to be more clear. There's something suddenly shocking or a revelation that you're going to be driven about. Like, there's something here that maybe triggers you to get clear or triggers you to get mentally healthy for the month of June, pile 1. But anyway, feeling a sense of depression or loss, or worried about a job or worried about money here is coming through, but I feel like there's nothing really to worry about. And we have harmony, because there is going to be something where you're going to be feeling more at home, in harmony. The Lovers card is here, so there's a new partnership, financially speaking, career-wise, where you work together with this person and it's going to create harmony in your life. This person, King of Swords and Queen of Swords, is a match, and you're both maybe meeting each other at work, and there's an energy of an important choice with regard to love. There's an important choice with regard to love, an important decision in regard to love in particular. Now love is coming through as your main focus is about career and clarity, like mental health. I was definitely picking this up. We have the Emperor here, which is Aries energy, and we have the Emperor, authority figure. Because the Emperor is not wanting to show emotions. They think, love is a lie, emotion's a lie. But actually, you find stability by focusing and working on your shadow and what you fear the most. And wisdom as well. Virgo energy, Pisces and Cancer energy, as well as Aries energy here. So I do see here for the month of June, pile 1, you are going to be focusing on your career, and then suddenly you meet someone who's like going to change your life. Let's have a look at your career, or maybe you'll get a revelation, a sudden awakening about your love life. Okay, I do see that there is an attachment here, and there is someone attached to you, We have the safety pin that's just fallen. Okay, we do have things that are falling and maybe even falling away for you for the month of June. Pile 1, we have the safety pin here. So there is an attachment, a commitment, a relationship here, pile 1. For some of you, you could be, I have to say, some of you may be experiencing some kind of illness or cancer, I have to say. I feel like, you know, obviously that does play havoc on our mental health, not only our physical health. But I feel like you're clearing out that, you know, this could be, I just heard thyroid problem. This could also be nourishing yourself with good food and eating, and people around you that nourish you as well. You know, harmony and laughter I'm seeing. That's really going to vastly improve your health in general, in particular fighting this disease. And we have a flower, so go and smell the roses, go and smell flowers, nature, new perfumes, natural ingredients in the perfumes are going to be of significance to you as well for the month of June. Something is blooming as well. Pile 1, let's have a look at the stickers and see what else. Okay, I'm just going to close my eyes and see what wants to come through. So we have the scarf. Okay, so maybe being less cold and wrapping up warm is going to be important for you for the month of June. So, you know, I feel like even if you are in the northern hemisphere, we're moving towards the summer months. There's a need to be less cold and frigid, I'm hearing. We have the turtle, so maybe someone is going slow, or you are needing to go slow in a situation for the month of June. Clearing out the rubbish, clearing out the trash, and maybe, you know, we have a recycling bin here, but we have cheese and tomatoes and random objects that aren't meant to be put in the recycling bin. This is meant to be put in the compost bin. So maybe you're doing a reevaluation of those energies, like people around you who need to be like moved away and cleared out from your life. Maybe not recycling old belief systems and patterns as well. Okay, we have pie. So some of you are going to be going to university and being part of a frat house, I'm hearing some of you. Learning something new, finding the meaning of life just internally, you know, spiritually speaking, this going inwards and finding magic in life and magic of the universe and asking those deep questions. We have transformation energy here with the butterfly, which we had earlier, in terms of a transformative experience that's taking place for you. We have the panda, could be significant as well. I feel like also smoking weed is going to help. We have pride, so the month of June is Pride Month, as well as, you know, the leprechaun and Ireland here, magic coming through. Great gift idea, so some of you are getting a revelation about a new idea, indeed, with the Ace of Swords energy. A great gift idea, someone's going to get a great gift idea they want to give you or stabilize something with you. Oh, we have 2 clouds and a rainbow. Oh, this is so cute. So I feel like you could be meeting someone for the month of June, pile 1, who, you know, you kind of match each other, and like one of you is more emotive and the other one is not so emotive, but you match each other really well and you create magic. Oh, I love that. That's so cute. We have Polaroid. We have someone who's keeping an eye on you for the month of June, because we had also the Page of Swords. So there's the energy of, you know, being looked at and watched. So your actions are being watched and taken note of, pile 1. You could also be taking photographs that want, you know, experiences that you want to last forever, and you're documenting that through photography. We have maybe a bicycle trip in the countryside or hiking in the mountains. So I also see moving on and transforming. Some of you are, this is a slow transformation. Your Birken rock. So rather than Birkenstocks, you rock your weird alien style with socks and sandals. Okay, so sandals could be significant. So I feel like warmer months is going to be significant for you. Some of you are kind of like have cold hands, even, or cool hands, no matter what the temperature is outside. So if it's hot, you feel like you want to wrap up warm. Okay, this could also be something to do with your health here and your like thyroid problem I'm hearing. So have a look at that. We have a duck. So yellow ducks could be significant for you, and a bow tie. Okay, I don't really know what else is in there, but this is going to be symbolic for some of you. Christmas could be significant for you. So there's something here that is coming forth for Christmas. that you're going to be harvesting something you're starting new for the month of June is going to be harvesting or taking place for Christmas as well. Another pride sticker, we have like a ghost. Okay, so we have a prideful ghost I'm hearing. So someone may have ghosted you, and there is actually pride involved here. And someone is going to be communicating to you. Maybe this is love related again with the flower here. A romance is blooming. Okay. Wi-Fi connection. So there's communication here. Wi-Fi connection is going to be significant. A pirate. Okay, so there's a pirate, a Jolly Roger. I'm hearing Jolly Pirate. So there was something here about mercurial energy. Maybe this is someone who was just like ships in the night where you weren't able to like meet each other, or someone had ghosted you, someone came in and out of your life. I feel like there is someone who's keeping an eye on you. One eye, indeed. Your health is improving. There's also an important message here to go to the doctors and get yourself checked. Your heartbeat as well. Someone wants to hear your heartbeat up close as well. A grenade. I'm also hearing renegade. A grenade. So something explosive is just about to take place in the month of June for you, pile one. Of something. Okay. O and F could be significant for you for the month of June. We have loads of stickers for you. We have a yarn or a blue sort of circle or like ball. So something is going to be rolling out of your life and rolling back into your life. Infinity, exactly. So we have this in and out energy. So there's this love situation, a love affair that is very reciprocal here. We have oof. Okay, so some of you have really had something major happen in your life that was really painful, or is going to be taking place in your life that's going to be painful with regard to your heart and your psyche. So I see that there is going to be, for the month of June, pile 2, an important choice and decisions that's going to be made here for you. That's going to be quite challenging for you for the month of June. Okay, we have like pins. Okay, so pins, swimming could be significant, and tennis, and we have that icicles, so maybe like being ice cold. Okay, I'm hearing that Bruno Mars song, Michelle Pfeiffer, that Ice Cold, or that Ice Queen. Okay, so I'm hearing some of you could be an ice queen or an ice king, and you may have like put some strong boundaries on someone, and maybe you're moving away or putting your foot down. We have pumpkin again. Autumn months are going to be significant. Halloween, harvest season. Palm trees are about being flexible, as well as maybe moving to a location where there are palm trees. Peace and love and rock and roll is what I'm hearing. Okay, another charm just fell. Peace and love and rock and roll. People are falling out of your life. There's that mahalo spirit here. Could be Hawaii. Surfing could be significant too, and finding more peace. Cactus as well is significant. The desert could also be significant. Pile 1. Let's have a look at the Archangel Messages card. Let's move this out of the way. It's just quite a lot. Let's put this back in the box. Thank you, Spirit. And we'll have a look at your... Where is the actual thing? Okay. Let's have a look at the Archangel Messages cards. Weird, because I actually can't seem to find the rest of the Psychic Tarot deck. I don't know where they are, which is weird, because I haven't moved them anywhere. Should be here. Strange. I'm also hearing that song Change. Change. change of view. Okay, so some of you are getting also a change of view. There's a lot of distractions here in your pile. And the weirdest thing, and things keep falling, so be careful that you're not tripping up on things and like falling over for the month of June. And also the Psychic Tarot deck is right in front of my face and I couldn't even see it. So you could, for the month of June, the answers are right in front of you and you may not be able to see it, pile one. We're going to look at some other cards as well. Okay. Wow, this has been a really interesting reading, to say the least. Okay. This wants to come through as well. Seven of Wands again. I need to protect myself. I don't trust anyone right now. Please don't rush me. I'm just not ready. That's the Turtle. That's also the King of Wands energy, the King of Swords energy, and the Queen of Swords energy. Okay, there's that too. I need to protect myself. Boundaries. I don't trust anyone right now. Trust issues. Please don't rush me. I'm just not ready. Okay, so that's another message for you. So you might need to move on from that person if they're not ready. Okay, so let's have a look at my the cards that I made and the Archangel Power Tarot cards as well. All right, pile one, please, Spirit. Thank you. In the end, this has been like an hour's reading, literally, so that's fine. All right, so we have sport coach, life coach, love coach. Okay, so this could be significant for the month of June. A sport coach, a life coach, and a love coach. Flowers, wow, flowers are really important for you in nature as well. Flowers, florist, botany. Someone could be giving you flowers as well, gifting you. Flowers has a great bright idea to gift you flowers. Whistleblower, truth teller. There you go. That's the truth teller as well. Okay, Archangel Power Tarot cards. Let's have a look. For the month of June for pile one, please. Thank you, Spirit. We have one card. Three of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate a community of friends. Happy announcement regarding relationships or children. Beautiful. Archangel Raphael here. There is great reason to celebrate. Your hopes are realized, and a time of public recognition or parties is at hand. If you're working too hard, then find some time to have fun, relax, or take a vacation. Embrace and acknowledge the people in your life who love and support you. Take time to experience the joy and peace that comes from a community of uplifting friends. And then we have your oracle message for the month of June is the Sustainer 24. Okay, the Sustainer 24. All right, so the month of June is this card here. So we have your hands here, we have grabbing waists, but also sustaining a situation. I'm going to get the book. So Kim Krantz Archetypes deck is the Sustainer for pile one. The Sustainer and the Container is what I'm picking up on. Wait, this is the Tarot Guidebook. Okay, 109. Pile one. The Sustainer, the second archetype in the trio of existence, works behind the scenes, tending to the tasks of life. They cultivate gardens, pay bills, keep the meals warm and the mouths sweetly fed. The Sustainer is at peace in the process of life, knowing there is no start or finish to humble yet meaningful tasks. They have a natural inclination to nourish others, to archive, to preserve Earth's resources, to consider environmental impact, to see their role in the divine cycle of life. It's common for the Sustainer to become overworked, leading to resentment. Their tasks aren't glamorous and are therefore the Sustainer rarely receives the credit or attention. The Sustainer longs to hold things in place so badly, especially relationships, that they resist necessary change. Take time with this archetype. It is within us all and needs our love. Okay, so you had this message coming through also with the Emperor card, the turtle, and all the other stickers. Have a look back and see how this resonates for you and make notes. Please do press the like button, subscribe to the channel as well, and make a comment if you're feeling called to down below. We also have the peace symbol here in the book, the peacemaker, the upholder, the preserver. If you want to take a screenshot of this card, you can do that now. Take note of the difference between maintaining and sustaining. Which action describes your life more accurately? When light, abundant, generous, supportive, reliable. When dark, overworked, resentful, trapped, tired. Go deeper. Lakshmi, Vishnu, and Demeter. Contemplate what truly sustains you. Make a list. Notice how simple yet powerful those things are and spend time tending them. Pile 1, it's been an interesting reading. That's all I have for you for the moment. If you'd like to tip me, you can tip me on the tip jar on the healing page. The website is down below. So you can click directly on the website down below to book a private reading as well as tip me. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. And if not, please press the like button as a way of saying thanks. Thank you so much. God bless. Take care. Bye for now. Pile 2, welcome to your reading. So Pile 1's reading was really, really long and intense. We had some musical lyrics. We had some lyrics as well, which I read out. We're going to see if there is that too with yours. There's a song for Pile 1 that is pinned down below. So let's see if there's a song for you as well, Pile 2. Okay, let me just rearrange a few things. Pile 1's reading was like really long. I'm really hoping it won't be as long for you. But, you know, whatever needs to come through will come through. So, Pile 2. What is happening for you for the month of June? As you know, all of my videos are timeless, okay? So just like Pile 1, I'll be looking at this oracle card at the very end. And we're going to be starting with the major arcana first and foremost, okay, my loves? So Pile 2, angels, ancestors, guys, you help me to deliver messages for Pile 2 in clarity, in the light. Thank you so much for the month of June. The Hierophant, okay? So Pile 2, your month of June is going to be all about your belief systems, your belief in a higher power, maybe your test of faith, okay? Your faith may be tested, maybe doing something religiously, dogmatically, consistently as well, very, very disciplined as well, is the Hierophant. So your month of June, I'm also hearing the month of March, so the month of March could be significant for you too, but I'm hearing that the month of June is going to be all about that. All about consistency, all about practice, all about discipline, just discipline, I keep hearing. So the month of June, we have the colours green, which is the heart chakra colour, orange, which is the sacral chakra colour, which is about motivation and self-confidence, brown, which is the colour of essentially nature and being grounded. It's one of those chakras that is actually kind of like below the root chakra. We have 12 chakras, not just 7, by the way, or however many we think we do have. Anyway, we have blue, which is the color of communication. We have bringing down into the physical world what is being imparted in the spiritual world. Being a mentor, being a teacher. For some of you, you could also be going to a spiritual teacher, a mentor, a guru as well for the month of June. Number 5, there's going to be changes for you, but number 5 is also all about your relationships as well, I feel. Okay, so generally speaking, I kind of feel called to look at the 5th house in astrology. Okay, so the 5th house in astrology is the realm of romance. Okay, it's a realm of romance, passion, creativity, and self-expression. Okay, the 5th house is also known as a house of pleasure. Okay, oftentimes pleasure is the result of creative act. So I'm looking at the astrology.com website on my iPad, and I'm seeing that this is what the 5th house is about. The 5th house is commonly referred to as the house of pleasure. Oftentimes pleasure is the result of a creative act. The simple act of creating is essentially giving of oneself and making something, making another. Yes, the 5th house does speak to procreation and children, but it also addresses the creation of art and culture. The creative life is one from which we can derive much personal pleasure and self-satisfaction. Okay, so there is personal pleasure here, particularly with the sacral chakra and the orange, joy, confidence, and creativity with that color, and also with green, as I said before, you know, of the heart chakra. Children as a source of pleasure are also important in the 5th house. This brings us back to creativity, since through our children we create an extension of ourselves and then watch it grow. So this could be about meeting someone or taking a relationship to the next level where there is a commitment to procreate, to have children, to have a foundation, to create something together, work-wise even. All right, so that's what's here. Number 5, changes are taking place in your life. Okay, let's have a look. Wow, this came out. Wow, we have the Hanged Man. Okay, so we have another major arcana with Starman Tarot deck, which is the David Bowie deck, essentially. We have the Hanged Man. Pisces energy, Taurus energy as well. Someone could be delaying a commitment or a relationship, or seeing things in a different perspective. This could also, for me, this is also the yoga card. So maybe doing headstands in order to, you know, clear out your lymphatic, like do the lymphatic drainage system as well, like clear that out. Maybe inflammations as well for the month of June, like clearing out inflammations, taking anti-inflammatories, eating foods that aren't inflammatory. I also just heard inflammatory comments or messages. So someone could be saying something that is really out of hand and should be addressed. Okay, maybe even legally. Pile 2. Okay, interesting. There was something else here. Someone could be looking at a situation where they need to partner with someone or work with people who are like-minded and have the same idea or belief about something for the month of June. Maybe some of you are going back to temple, going back to church for the month of June, in order to get a different perspective. Some of you are changing your belief systems when it comes to religion, spirituality as well. So you could be, you know, doing that for the month of June. King of Swords, interesting. King of Swords came out in the pile number 1 reading. Okay. So we have someone who is clear and correct here. Someone who's very decisive and has decided something. Okay, so I'm just tuning in. Some of you could be going to Egypt or planning a trip or researching or studying or somehow have a connection with Egypt, because we have the Ankh here at the back of the crown engraved, throne engraved here. And we have the Christian cross here as well. The cross is in every religion. It's not just the Christian cross. I mean, you know, the cross is in everything. Like in paganism, there's a cross with a circle. It's actually the sign of protection. So for those of you who are wanting to know that, that is actually really what it is. And interestingly, we have the crucifix here and a hanged man and a crucifix here. The Wheel of Fortune here as well. So that the destiny, the wheel of fate, things moving and turning and changing, evolution. But also, you know, we also have this cross here with the lightning bolt too. So I feel that really, you know, pile 2, you could be learning that actually there is such a thing as resurrection, and you are resurrecting something in your life that may have been dead. And this is about change, maybe in your beliefs about having children. This could be change in your beliefs about starting a family, changes in your beliefs about arranged marriages, changes in your belief about relationships, traditions as well. This card wants to show its face. We have the 8 of Pentacles. Okay, so we have the 8 of Pentacles here. I'm going to put it back in the deck, but very colourful energy here. This could be about, again, like doing something religiously and like perfecting your skill sets here. All right, pile 2. Let's get a couple more cards, please, Spirit. Waking up, I'm hearing some of you are waking up. I don't mean just going back to sleep and then waking up the next morning. I mean waking up to a belief that is no longer in your alignment, possibly, or something where you are seeing something in your alignment with regard to a belief system idea. All of these cards, yes. Justice, Libra energy here, strong. Now, I want to just say, you know, the story of Jesus Christ is very, very, very heavily connected to the creation myths of Greece. Now, there was a sun god there. Oh, hello. Beautiful. My crow friend just glided across the window like that, really, really close to say hello. I love that. Oh, I love it. So there's something here energetically that you are going to be dimensionally paralleled with, so dimensionally aligned with. Now, this is about something about entering a vortex. This could be activated in a sacred place, a temple, a home, a place, a location. And I see here that, you know, that there, some of you, if you say, for example, you didn't believe in, you know, reincarnation, you will be for the month of June, okay? Pisces, Taurus energy here. I don't normally say a lot about the Hanged Man, to be honest. Neither do I say a lot about the Hierophant. I'm going to have a look at these cards 1 second. 10, 11, 12 and 5. Okay. Let me just have a look at something on my iPad. I'm just looking at 12 strands of DNA. I just want to search something here. So, you know, as human beings, we have 12 strands of DNA. Well, controversial, okay? This is going to be controversial for some. Some of you are going to be activating your 12-strand DNA, okay? Activating the new DNA is a service to humanity for the inner awakening of each soul that lives on Earth. Most people know that DNA is a mark of life which can be found in every cell of the human body. I'm reading, by the way, consciousreminder.com's website, okay? What most people don't know is that for every double helix with 2 strands of DNA, there are 10 ethereal strands of DNA added, which are not active but are in a latent state since the beginning of mankind. For humans, Each activated strand leads to developing abilities at higher capacities. Scientists have proven that at the moment we only use 5% of our two-stranded DNA. We only use 5% of our two-stranded DNA. 5% is minimal, like absolutely minimal, right? Thus, we live in a society where people are sick, unhappy, stressed out, create wars, have difficulty experiencing love, and have broken the connection with the universe. Most people have to mediate for a long time. Sorry, most people have to meditate and mediate. Most people have to meditate for a long time in order to have a mystic experience. This is how serious the rupture is at the moment. DNA activation means that all 12 strands operate properly. Physical benefits. So we're now going straight into the health portion. I'm going to be linking this page directly down below, but at the moment I'm going to be reading this for you, okay? So for the month of June, your health. The physical benefits of activating your 12-strand DNA is improved cellular metabolism, increased vitality and energy, balance of natural fat muscle, craving healthier foods, which are raw, organic, unprocessed, seasonal, local foods as well, local foods, local products, produce, desire to purify the body with vital water, decreased desire to eat excess lifeless foods, so dead foods, right? Detoxification, shiny hair and nails, skin, improved digestion, absorption and assimilation of nutrients, improvements in eyesight, multi-dimensional vision as well, reducing the aging process and overcoming disease. The emotional and mental benefits include improved memory and mental clarity, self-love, appreciation, compassion and gratitude, health, relations, so healed relations, understanding and kindness, reduced anxiety and stress, transcending negative inner monologue and embracing authentic speech to self and others, relinquishment of impatience, struggle, resistance, remembering dreams and using them for guidance and clarity, absolution from old issues and triggers as old cellular memories are transcended, the feeling that you are loved, the feeling of well-being, purpose, sense of security and unity, confidence in yourself, the feeling that you matter and can be the change. So far, if these messages are resonating for you already with this information from the iPad, as well as the channeling that I include here, you know, what I see here is always connected. When I'm being drawn to look at something, a song, something online, and I put it down in the comments, or I I share that and impart that message here on YouTube, it's because it's been divinely shared, divinely guided. So please do press the like button, make a comment down below as well, and subscribe to Abstract Medicine on YouTube, please, so that you're notified when the next video is, because some of you aren't getting those notifications on Instagram when I post it on Instagram because you're not on Instagram, which is fine, you know. So subscribe to the channel so you're notified when the next video is, okay, because those messages are coming in for your help, your benefit. All right, so being aware of experiences occurring in the present moment without judging, living in a state of compassion, kindness and gratitude. The spiritual benefits activating your 12-strand DNA is living life with a higher vision, higher wisdom, a universal truth from a state of love, awakening to a multidimensional consciousness. This is it, you know, the Hanged Man, transcending the matter, living life with a spiritual perspective, inner knowledge and understanding of universal laws. These two combined are that. Experiencing life through natural abundance and prosperity, knowing and living your soul's purpose, quantum leap in the soul's evolution, awakening, developing your gifts, clairvoyance, clairsentience, etc. Remembering on a very deep and ancestral level who you really are, who you came to Earth and why you came to Earth, and how you can be an active part in the personal and global evolution, right? So how to activate the new DNA. In fact, most of the awakening techniques, spiritual methods, personal development, healing, etc. are all paths leading to the higher self. I did mention yoga, alternative ways of tapping into source, all right? So you can do this in many different ways. I just want to close out this bit saying, man was created with the 12 strands, but for various reasons, 10 of them are not active. It is time for the humans to express the divine blueprint. Now, I will say that in ancient Egypt, we used those 12 strands of DNA, you know, so we were able to create what it is that we had envisioned and manifest that in physical form. So in scientifically, we have 12 chromosomes. Chromosome 12 is one of the 23 pairs of chromosomes in humans. People normally have 2 copies of this chromosome, okay? Just want to let you know. Okay, in all species, it is composed of 2 helical chains bound to each other by hydrogen bonds. I mean, science really is magical and fascinating. To form a strand of DNA, nucleotides are linked into chains with the phosphate and sugar groups alternating, right? The 4 types of nitrogen bases found in nucleotides are adenine, thymine, guanine, and cytosine. The order or sequence of those bases determines what biological instructions are contained in a strand of DNA. Absolutely fascinating. So a lot of you literally could be creating a baby for the month of June. Some of you are activating your true sense of self, okay, through your belief systems, through meditation, all right, through your relationships. Empress energy, wow, the Strength card, Princess of Swords, and the Tower. Okay, the Tower card came up in pile 1, and the Princess of Swords as well, pile 1. All right, pile 2. So what is happening for you for the month of June, generally speaking, is that, so your health is going to be about integrating and reintegration with spirit, changing your belief system somehow, what you believe, what you thought. Your belief is Pisces as well. Pisces is what I believe, something that is so abstract, you know, so you could have Pisces in your energy too, in your zodiac chart. Getting clear about your belief system as well with King of Swords, Libra energy, Gemini and Aquarius. Libra coming in strong here, Gemini coming in strong, Taurus energy doubled coming in strong here with the Hierophant and the Empress. What you're creating, and Leo energy is tribe as well. So Strength card. So for you, pile 2, your month of June is very, very strong, and it's about your strengthening your belief system, basically in a nutshell. You're strengthening your belief systems for the month of June, and you're strengthening what you believe in and what you are creating. What you are creating, what you're manifesting in your life, what you're partnering up with whom you are partnering. A lot of you for the month of June, you're going to be heavily affected by Gemini season, or a Gemini, a Taurus, a Pisces, a Libra and a Leo, potentially. Your month of June is about you creating, so actively taking part in physical intimacy for the month of June, for those of you who haven't been, and for those of you who may have been chased for quite some time with the Hierophant. You could be physically sleeping with another individual who is high vibrational and who matches you in the same way. Now, I just want to say here, there's honey that's being poured out of this woman's pelvic floor. Someone sees you as tasting sweet, or someone sees you for the month of June as someone who would be very good in bed. I'm also seeing number 1 here. You may not be able to see it, but I'm seeing number 1 and number 4 with this red paint here. There's justice here, there's a balance here, there's a reciprocal energy here, there's seeing something from another person's perspective, which can include emotional intelligence, which is about compassion, right? Ultimately. So having compassion for another person's struggles, another person's journey. This would be very maternal energy here with the Empress. Now, this Empress has her toe dipped in red blood. So it's about being grounded and also being, again, you know, living to the true belief systems of your ancestors. This is about bloodlines and creating new bloodlines here, okay? We have a fetus here, right here and here. So again, you know, your 12 strands DNA are going to be activated for the month of June. You're going to be very creative for the month of June. Someone is wanting to partner up with you in a physical, intimate way, in a sexual, intimate way, in a creative project way, in your career, in your life. Your health is going to be increasingly healed and much better, particularly for those of you who are women and who are dealing with issues with regard to your uterus, your ovaries, okay? You're very fertile and abundant. For those of you who were creating too many eggs, for example, that's going to be balanced out. For those of you who have an imbalance in your fertility system and there was an excess of or a lack of a creation of, there is going to be a balancing out of that. So that's, you know, great news. You're going to be feeling more healed with the Strength card. Now, for the month of June, I see modeling here. I see modeling. I'm seeing someone who is posing. I'm seeing someone who is more confident, who has their best foot forward, someone who is very strong here, someone who is standing up for their faith, okay, and their belief system. This is someone who is coming out of their own cage, someone who's coming out of their own spiritual closet, possibly for some. And I feel like you are imparting something energetically, you are imparting something maybe even physically into the world by creating a baby, by creating a project, by creating very strong divine feminine energy here in leadership, by creating a new, I would say, to be honest, seismic shift in the planet through your own presence, okay? And now I feel like this is the energy around you. This is what people are perceiving and picking up on with your energy. They're perceiving that they're picking up on your energy for the month of June, or generally speaking, that you are very good in bed. You are someone who, you know, that is true, you know. You're very selective, pile 2, you're very selective about with whom you share your energy in relationships, romantically, platonically, and in your career at work. I'm picking up on creatives here. You have a very strong belief system, which for some people on the outside may think that's been to your detriment, but actually this has been to your benefit, because you have essentially something that you're very gifted in and very unique that people will not understand. You have a very unique approach to life, a very unique perspective, a very unique idea. You create unique things. You are a gift onto the world, and you're very balanced out, pile 2, and people are triggered by your energy and your presence, pile 2. And for the month of June, this is also going to be taking place. If it's been taking place a lot, you essentially catalyze and you change people's ideas about what it is to be a woman, what it is to be, what it is to have sexual intimacy, physical intimacy. People had an idea about it, they come and meet you and they have a completely different idea about really what it is, you know. You are an activator, pile 2. You activate people's desires, their dreams. You are a leader. You are a star. You are so magnetic, pile 2. And pile 2, you could be a mother. You know, you could be a mother. You could be becoming a mother, pile 2, for the month of June. There are people here that are, you know, through your presence, you basically are kind of like a storm blazing, or a fire blazing. You kind of just, through your energy, you just kind of like expel low vibrational energy out of the way. And people who are low vibrational don't like your energy because you see right through them. And for the month of June, pile 2, you're going to just be cutting out the BS, pile 2, and clearing out people's, you clear out, how you clear out karma is by clearing out the karma of people. So, okay, how do I say this? You say things in a very clear cut and powerful way, pole 2. And you go straight to the source of people's demise, pole 2, through how you see people, how you look at people. You go straight to their source, straight to their soul. And people love the fact that people love and are scared and hate almost the fact that you're able to just cut them up immediately just through you looking at them. There is no way, there is no place for them to hide. Wow, pole 2, very powerful channeling. You're highly intelligent, you're intellectually powerful. I'm picking up on Naomi Campbell as well, you know, with this model here and the energy of Gemini coming through. She's very astute. She's actually kind of like my mum as well. Very, very intelligent, very quick-witted, very smart. You know, people who have that kind of charm and intelligence are very powerful people. Can be quite intimidating for some who aren't able to do their own self-work. So you activate people's self-discovery, okay? You activate people's and trigger change in people just through your presence. And we have the Prince of Wands here, okay? So for some of you, people try to be shadowy with you, try to be a trickster with you, try to play the same game that they've played with everyone else, but they can't do that with you because you have a one-upmanship, I'm hearing. Exactly, we have the Star, you know, because you are from another planet. Pole 2, you're completely from another planet. You are a healer. You are very good at keeping your boundaries and saying what you think and saying what you feel. And there are a lot of people that admire you, pole 2. For the month of June, you have a lot of people that admire you. You have all types of people, all types of people who are gay, okay, full out, full blown into being homosexual, I will say, are like smitten with your energy. Like, it's amazing the impact that you have on people. Pole 2, for those of you who are resonating with this message so far, please do press the like button, subscribe to the channel, and please do comment down below. You affect people's life. You are at a distance from people at times as well, and sometimes this needs to happen so that you create boundaries for yourself, and that, you know, other people can also know who you are and you're not someone to be messed with, essentially. So for the month of June, pile 2, let's have a look at your home situation. I feel like you're creating something. You could be creating a homestead. I'm hearing a homestead. A homestead, pile 2. I'm actually going to look that up because I don't really understand what that means. Sometimes words come through and I don't understand what they mean. So what is a homestead, dear tablet? Homestead. Homesteading is a lifestyle of self-sufficiency. It is characterized by subsistence agriculture, home preservation of food, and may also involve the small-scale production of textiles, clothes, and craft work for household use or sale. So for some of you, you're moving into a lifestyle of homesteading, of like being at home, creating basically paradise on earth. So I'm seeing someone who has this beautiful garden, is able to grow their own foods and produce, kind of being a bit off grid. So you have everything that you need at home. Maybe this is something you did during 2020 as well. I'm also seeing for you a hair change, an extension of your hair. So some of you who are women or men who are wanting to have longer hair, I'm seeing that possible for you. Slight change in your hair color, maybe like rose, pink, orange, copper, blonde, purple, blue, green, or even just completely drastically changing it from blonde to brown, or brown to blonde, or black to brown, or black to blonde, or black to green. I'm seeing some of you are also shaving your hair for the month of June. A farmhouse could be significant, creating a farmhouse as well. It says here, homestead principle, a legal concept that one can establish ownership of unknown property through living on it. All right, so there's a legal situation here involving a homestead. So turning unowned land into your own owned land. Okay, beautiful. So this is, I'm seeing country living here, or a big estate, or an estate that you're creating. This is amazing. Okay, so pole 2, your love and relationships. I mean, I am picking up on romance here. You're very romantic, pole 2. You know, you're very romantic. You're very romantic, pole 2, but also I'm seeing someone who is just really enjoying their home, their career, their finances, their, you know, you have everything that you need. It's not like you, I don't see you traveling really that much for the month of June. Okay, these are my father's cards that he gave me. 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, what you plant something and it grows. You know, you have the Midas touch. You have the Hand of Gold. We have the 6 of Wands. These cards are very similar to the ones in pile 1. We have this energy of someone who is very balanced and truthful and connected, very well connected, as well with your people, your friends. You're very maternal as well. You could attract other like-minded people who have similar belief systems as you. So, you know, living off grid, you have this idea of like a utopia planet, I'm hearing. Pole 2, 6 of Wands. I mean, pole 2, you're very popular. For the month of June, you're going to be very popular, successful, and you're going to be having lots of public recognition online, as well as in your surroundings as well. Pile 2. Someone, I want to get clarification about this Hierophant. Someone is wanting to commit to you, marry you, propose to you. This could be someone who you broke up with the 3 of Swords. And there could have been some grief here involved. This could be a King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We have the 2 of Wands. You're kind of in 2 minds about this. You're not sure whether you should stay or go. You're thinking about your future. You're thinking about decisions, discovering new lands, new territory, planning to travel, planning to move, planning to, you know, find balance in your life. You know, planning to have children. We have the 2 of Pentacles, which is, you know, maybe you've got multiple priorities at this time. You're managing your time for the month of June. You're prioritizing you for the month of June here. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So we could be dealing with someone who's younger than you, pile 2. Star sign Scorpio, Taurus, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus and Leo in particular. This could be a slow burn. I'm hearing a slow burn. Seven of Pentacles, which came out in another card, in another deck in pile 1, and we have the Ace of Swords. A lot of you for the month of March, March again could be significant. The month of June could be receiving a message and a clarification about someone who's been mourning the loss of you and wanting to prioritize you, and wanting to give back to you energetically, sleep with you, partner up with you, they have a long-term view with you, especially here with the Star and the 7 of Pentacles. They see you as a wish fulfillment, a long-term view for the future. They're wanting to invest in you, they're wanting to commit to you, pile 2. They're pretty headstrong about this. They're kind of wanting to sort of like follow you, chase you. We've got we have the what? This is so confusing. This looks like the Page of Pentacles, and this looks like the Page. Oh, this is the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so someone is wanting to send you a message or an apology. There's either way, there's going to be clarity for the month of June with regard to an ex, and someone is wanting to offer you something stable. And we have the Four of Pentacles. There's been someone here who feels like, I feel, has missed out on an opportunity with you, and has also been quite reserved about their emotions about you. And we have a Page of Swords here. So they could be emotionally immature here, and they have been suffering the consequences of not speaking their truth because during this separation or breakup even, as they were maybe too slow and they were waiting for you to make a move on them, and there's been challenges and conflicts, but they see you as a soulmate, or they're wanting to reconcile with you. That's what I'm seeing here for the month of June. Okay, let's have a look with some other cards and see what else there is. The month of June using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid. There's a new inspirational idea as well. You have limitless potential for your creativity as well, by the way. If you're starting an entrepreneurial business or creative project, you're going to be very, very successful with it. And you're going to be very well known as well. I'm seeing a lot of you are going to be, if stardom is what you are wanting in order to impart a spiritual gift, esoteric knowledge, or a creative endeavor into the world, like you're giving birth to a creative endeavor into the world, it's going to be very, very well perceived. And I see that a lot of you are going to be embracing fame in a very balanced way, because you have a private life as well that is part of your belief system. Like the homesteading idea is that you have a private life that you don't share, but your public talent, your beauty is also what is going to be of public recognition. So you're very attractive, very sexy, very beautiful. Not only that, you're very powerful and strong. Not only that, you are positive a leader, and not only that, you have something creative that you impart into the world. So you're an artist, a musician, a singer, a designer, a fashion designer, something like that, a hairstylist. You're going to be like well known for it. So this is about being famous for that. I don't see someone who's kind of getting 15 minutes of fame and that's it, because everyone can be a celebrity. Yes, you will be celebrated, but this is about a long-term fame, you know, someone who is going to be a star. There's a difference between fame and celebrity as well, and stardom. This is someone who really, for you, Pile 2, you're going to be really well known for this for a long, long time. And you're creating a legacy. You know, you're creating a legacy. Your children are also... Come to me for a private reading about this, because this is really interesting energy that I'm picking up on and tapping into. The children that you're creating and you're going to be creating, or this project that is going to be a legacy in the future, is going to be having an impact on the world, here with the Tower card, for years and years and years to come. I'm hearing millennia. So I would love to read this energy for you in your private scenario. Messenger of air. So we have a message from an air sign potentially for the month of June. We have a message from an air sign who could be a friend. 3 of water. I'm hearing let your friends help you. Queen of air, Queen of swords. Okay, so not only, I'm picking up on divine feminine energy, not only are you stating your boundaries in a really clear and cut way, Pile 2, but you're also allowing your friends to help you. You have a sacred energy around you that only certain people have access to, even though you are a public figure. So the month of June, that's going to be continuing. And I see here that there is a message that's going to be coming through that's going to give you some clarity. So let's have a look and see what that is. I just saw a ginger cat on my right side. On my right foot, a lot of you are going to be getting a ginger cat. This is a lion energy, so it's the energy of the sun right next to you. Confirmation, there's a crow just passed by on the from my right to left. I'm also picking up on stabbing pains at the back of my back. So someone may have betrayed you. This could have been a friend, okay? There's a cat here who wants to come in, maybe spiritually as a guide, especially a ginger cat, or even a lion. You could also be adopting a ginger cat, you know, as a friend in your home. It's going to be very healing for you. All right, so messenger of air, opinions informed by experience, adherence to dogma. So, you know, religious and dogma. Opinions informed by experience, adherence to dogma, allegiance to a way of thinking or acting, a learned response, subconscious programming, a swift reaction, and swift reactions or responses. I need to broaden my perspective. I am reacting to a situation from my past. I have to think about whether I want to do things the old way or respond differently this time. I can adapt a new way of thinking and behaving. If I am swift and move quickly, ensuring my actions are for the highest good, positive outcomes are assured. All right, beautiful. I'm also seeing, by the way, 44 on the clock here. All right, so archangels are very strong. There are archangels around you that are very clear. This is a message for one of you or some of you. You're very, very connected to archangels. Some of you are actually angels on this earth plane who've incarnated as human beings. That's why you're so different, and that's why you have 12 strands of DNA that are going to be activated in this lifetime for the month of June, or whenever you're tuning into this video. For some of you or one of you, you have a particular archangel who is helping you to do that. This could be Archangel Michael with swords energy, in particular, or Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Haniel, Archangel Raphael is helping you with regard to your romantic relationships. Okay, there's something else I wanted to say, but they've told me not to say it. So if you want to come to a private reading to look into that with regard to archangels and you, let me know. All right. Before I look at the Three of Swords, I want to have a Queen of Air. I want to have a look at the Three of Cups. Okay, celebration, enjoying community, sharing exuberance, team spirit, common goals, and friendships. Joy and excitement flow among all those gathered. I embrace being a part of something larger than myself. Kindred spirit energy is coming through here. It's a time to delight in the camaraderie as I experience the greater whole that is my community or team. We buoy each other and play together as we co-create. We are friends, family and companions, sharing our experiences. It is a time to remember we must accept each other as we are, with both shadow and light within. Okay, so you're attracting your tribe here. You've got good friends around you for the month of June. We also have, for the Queen of Air, setting healthy boundaries, strong self-esteem, calculated and shrewd decisions, clear communication, well organised, a wordsmith. So you could be writing as well. I have clarity of purpose. My intentions are in alignment with my understanding. There is always a strategy in the game called life. Can I let go of false truths and be rigorously honest with myself and others? I'm also being drawn to have a look at the Hierophant for you. Spiritual practice. When this card appears, it reminds me to be committed to a spiritual practice to ensure a conscious contact to my higher self. Now, this could be yoga or whatever spiritual practice, okay, to connect your higher self. When I have a daily practice of prayer and meditation steeped in gratitude and commitment, and committed to being a co-creator, life works out in wondrous ways. So rituals are in my highest good at this time. Exchanging vows is also highlighted. Okay, so I did say that. Exchanging vows is also highlighted. Pole 3. So we're going to have a look at some more cards. I'm going to move these cards out of the way to make space. And we're also going to look at the stickers as well, and some charms as well. Pile 2. I'm not really looking at numerology for the piles today. I'm just sort of, you know, being in tune to look and see if there's any music or things to search on the internet that could be helpful for you. Okay, let's continue with love and relationships. Okay, Island Time Wellness cards for pile 2. Please, Spirit, what's happening for pile 2 for the month of June? We have mirror, mirroring each other, which is the Lovers card, okay, which is a soulmate card reading as well as a twin flame. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationships reflect our wounds and introspection. Pile 2. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Okay, so pile 2, you could be, this could be an energy around you, someone who's addicted to you. Lightning bolt came out in pile 1. Sudden changes, which was also the Tower card. Sudden changes, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. So look out for those energies for the month of June. Not today, this came out in pile 1 as well. Not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, cool person, boundaries, still angry. This could be you and someone else. Now, the King of Swords came out in your reading as well as the Queen of Swords, which also came out in pile 1. We also had the Emperor energy here, in pile 1, which was the Divine Masculine. You're coming across to me as a Divine Feminine, pile 2. So this could be you dealing with someone who you put strict boundaries on, and you've blocked them from communicating to you. All right, so there could be clarity about that for the month of June. I also just saw 2 birds as well. So you're going to be spending time with friends for the month of June. Time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment and having fun. All right, let's get a couple more. Full pile 2, please, Spirit. Thank you, angels, ancestors, guides. Thank you. One more, they're saying. Thank you, Spirit. Keys on a ring, many options. Indeed, you have lots of options. You know, you have this energy that people want to sleep with you because they know that you're going to be really good in bed. And you have lots of options, but I feel like you're going to be making the right option. Keys on a ring, many options. Decision. Lover's card was decision. Unconventional, string along, one night stand. Okay. Photograph, looking at your photos, missing you, nostalgia, making new memories. Energy for June, for the month of June for you, pile 2, or whenever you're tuning into this video. Self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. That's the Empress energy. Let's have a look at love notes. Pile 2, thank you so much, pile 2. Messages from their loved one, pile 2. We also have yes here. Okay, so you're going to be more positive for the month of June. I just had a knock on the door as well, so you could be getting that, receiving that. 4 of Swords, leave me alone, which is the not today card. Leave me alone, leave me space, I can't talk, I'll move once I recover, it's been a rough ride. Okay, so this could be something that you're dealing with, or someone around you who is dealing with that. 10 of Swords, I'm totally and utterly completely done with all of the lies, that's betrayal energy. All of the cheating, all of it. They've hurt me for the last time. I can't. It's over. How will I ever recover? This could be your energy that you're dealing with from someone that you separated from. And so you're saying these things to your friends. Girl talk. Pile 2, messages for their love life. Pile 2 for the month of June. Recovering. Okay. This card also wants to come through. Ooh. Okay, there's definitely an ending here and a recovery and healing. 9 of Pentacles. I'm single. I feel empowered. I'm not looking and I'm not desperate. Empress energy. Wow, very powerful. Strong energy. 7 of Cups. I fantasize about you. I fantasize about us all the time. I communicate to you in the 5D and in my dream. Do you hear me? You are so dreamy. Now, this could be the response from pile 1 to you. Your Divine Masculine could be dreaming of you because this 7 of Cups came out as the first card in their reading in pile 1. So someone is fantasizing about you, but maybe they're not taking physical action for the month of June. Okay, while you're single. Eight of Wands, surprise. So again, we have surprise, lightning bolt. Surprise, unblock me. So you may have blocked someone. Remember, I said that here. Also the Queen of Swords energy and boundaries. Surprise, unblock me because I'm going to bombard you with love and texts. Let's have sex on the beach. Let's travel together. All right, let's get one more. Travel could be of significance or someone at a distance from you. Pile 2. That's it. Thank you so much, Spirit. Oh, there's 2. Yeah, 1. 5 of Pentacles. I'm out. I'm done. They've sucked me dry. I have nothing left. I feel shit. Okay. Pile 2. Let's have a look and see what else there is for you for the month of June. Thank you, Spirit. For the month of June for pile 2. Wheel of Fortune. La Ruota. Symbols. So symbols to look out for the month of June. Angels, beasts, Anubis, Sphinx, the Torah. Qualities, evolving, new opportunities, eternal return. Jupiter energy, number 10. Okay, so endings and the fire signs are significant. A fire sign can be... Look, we have lovers again. Loving, the lovers. Eros and Hermes. Remember, Eros is all about sexual energy, sexual prowess as well. Hermes, communication. Right, so qualities, duality, relationships, choices, self-love, partnership, commitment. Now we did talk about self-love and self-indulgence and commitment here with the Hierophant. Spot on. The symbols that you could be seeing is cherub, angel, tree of life, serpent, couples, couple, apple and Eden, air sign, Gemini, and number 6 could be significant. Now I did also say that you are an angel that's incarnated on this planet. We also have the High Priestess. The High Priestess, Pisces energy, symboled as well with the with a hanged man. Juno, symbols the temple, the cross, which we mentioned earlier in the reading. The cross, the circle of protection, your sacred energy and your protection. Your life is protected. Your home is protected as well. Your health is also healed and protected for the month of June too. Temple, cross, also talks about boundaries as well. Temple, cross, yin and yang, columns and the scroll are going to be of significance to you. Qualities, dreams, intuition, subconscious, inner knowing. So someone is definitely has strong inner knowing in this pile, and also someone is communicating with you psychically. Pisces sign, the moon is significant. Number 2, so your pile 2, number 2 is significant for you. Doubled here with the lovers, which is 2, and water. The chariot, il carro. So symbols is chariot or car, sphinxes, armor, crown of stars. Qualities, action, advancement, progression, domination, Cancer sign, water sign, and number 7. All right, let's have a look and see. Let me move these out of the way for a second. Let's have a look and see your money and your career. Pile 2. Money and career for pile 2, please, Spirit, using the Psychic Tarot. Work, money and career for pile 2. Whatever it is you're doing, you're going to be committed to it. Okay, is there any more? Okay, thank you. Oh, I mean, this is amazing. Like, this is exactly what I've been picking up on. And exactly what was said earlier, the Empress energy. Whatever you're creating, you're fertile to do it. You're going to be very abundant, whatever you're creating, whatever you're doing, whatever you're conceiving, whether it's a baby, whether it's a project, what you're putting out there, it's going to be very abundant. Pile 2. I love this energy. Strong divine feminine energy. You know yourself, you're working on yourself, and you're creating magic. Financial and material changes. You know, so a lot of you are going to be getting proposals, you're going to be married, you're going to be stepping up to the next level in your relationships, in your commitment, in your relationship status as well. There's also financial and material changes where you're moving jobs, you're changing jobs. You're going to be very financially abundant. You're going to be committed to it. Number 5, again, amazing. Rest and rejuvenation, that's a 4 of Swords energy. So a lot of you are, during this moment of rest and rejuvenation from a love situation, you are actually creating abundance in your life, financially speaking. You're gaining wisdom in something, and also people see you as very wise in your career, and you have a lot of knowledge to impart. Double Hierophant energy here. So the same cards are coming through here. You have lots of knowledge to impart. You're very intelligent, you're very smart, but also you have something very unique to impart to the world. And it's also because you've reflected and you've faced your shadow and your illusions as well. Pile 2, you face your fears. You're not afraid to talk about either esoteric or even the occult here, Pile 2, and you have something that you're imparting, that you have psychological or psychic understanding, spiritual understanding about. 55, number-wise, is going to be significant for you for the month of June. 5 is going to be significant. You're going to the next step in your life, in your career. And I see that there is going to be a rejuvenation in your finances, in your career. You know, financially speaking, there's going to be a change. Something flipped. Before I see it, I just want to see something. 4 of Swords. Your meditation practice is actually helping you to gain financial success. You know, we have prosperity begins. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So there's a new change in your love life, as well as a new change in your partnership, as well as a new change in your home, as well as a new change in your work partnerships. You're creating something that's going to be very, very prosperous for the month of June. A new financial or career opportunity that you're manifesting is going to be highly abundant. Pile 2, because you're also moving on from situations that no longer serve you. A situation, a person, sacral chakra very strong here as you gain confidence in your life in general. Let's have a look at the Archangel Messages card for you for the month of June. Pile 2. Amazing channeling here. Just wow, really amazing. You're activating something incredible. Pile 2 for the month of June. Okay, so let's have a look at the Power Tarot cards as well as some stickers. As always, it's quite an in-depth reading. Okay, Archangel Power Tarot cards for the month of June. Generally speaking, for the month of June, pile 2. 1 or 2 cards for the month of June for pile 2, please, Spirit. They're saying everything that I've said has been said. Everything that you've done has been done, and you're moving into a new evolution of self, I'm hearing, pile 2. You don't have to worry about a thing, I'm hearing. There's that song. Queen of Michael, brilliant, self-reliant, insightful, and humorous. So we have the Queen of Swords again, all right? So Queen of Swords energy is coming through. You know exactly what to do. The benefit of experience, a time for your career rather than relationships. Page of Raphael, gentle, loving, dreamy, and open-hearted. A new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. And we have peace here, number 13, Archangel Azrael. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let go. Let go and let God. 7 of Ariel, excuse me, 7 of Ariel underneath that. You have invested wisely. Have patience and wait for the harvest. Review your progress and make plans for your next endeavor. That's what's happening right now. You're moving on to your next endeavor. Pile 2. And we will have a look now at the stickers and the charms, okay? New beginning, exactly, new beginning. All right, so let's have a look at the charms for pile 2. Yeah, I mean, look, we have children. Children is going to be of significance for you, pile 2, for the month of June. You are a mother, you're wanting more children, or you are wanting to have children. You could also be working with children too, and also expressing your inner child. I always see this as someone who may have, you know, confronted some really difficult and challenging situations in their health and their life in general, and you're superseding it, you're overcoming it. For those of you who've been not feeling so well, you are going to be recovering. Okay, beautiful, because you are in a state of recovery right now in terms of your health. I mean, this is amazing. We have a heart here that is connected to a plug. So pile 2, there is someone who is attached to you, and love is an important message for you. You're very loving, you're very tribal in the sense that you love to love, but also you would make a great mother, you'd make a great parent, you'd make a great partner as well. Okay, so let me have a look. Okay, so this card has come, this sticker came off. On and off. Okay, so on and off, someone may have been on and off with you. This could also be someone who's spying on you as well, pile 2. So someone may have been on and off with you. Let's see what other stickers want to come out. These two, and those, and those. This and this. Okay, so we have the Pink Panther. So the Pink Panther, the film, could be significant, okay, for you. These are hints, all right? Your health is improving. Someone wants to be close to your heart. And this could also be getting a health check for the month of June. We have the moon and we have mountains. So there could be something about looking at the stars, being in nature. We have the sign of a leprechaun and rainbows here. We'll also have the sign of, Ireland could be significant. Your Birken rock, so this could be summer months, but also wearing socks. You have an unusual sense of style for the month of June. Came out on pile 1 as well. We have the lime. Maybe you've been a little bit salty. This could also be margaritas as well as doing shots, tequila shots, pile 2. We have a bat with the rainbow, so that could be significant, pile 2. Facing your shadow. Kisses, the mouth, you have wonderful lips. Some of you could be getting work done around your mouth or lips. We have the hat, okay, so some of you could have been kind of chilly with someone, so you may have said something that may have hurt their ego here, I feel. We also have the ice cream with a heart. So someone wants to give you an ice cream or go on a date with an ice cream, like where ice creams are involved, pile 2. Ice creams could be involved here, like summer months here. You could even go skiing, or someone could be planning that. We have the octopus, pink octopus could be significant. You have your hands in many pies and many projects as well, pile 2 for the month of June. So I feel like you're going to be very occupied with your work life, because it says, as it says here, a time for your career rather than relationships. We have a laptop. You're working. I see you working in coffee shops, ice cream shops, just around anywhere where there's Wi-Fi access. You're working all the time, but on things that you love and that you just enjoy. And pile 2, we also have the cactus. You could also be buying a plant because you have that energy of the Empress. You love nature, animals around you as well, things that make you feel peaceful, help you. There's also, people think you're high maintenance, but actually you're very low maintenance, pile 2. Last but not least, let me just see if I've covered everything here. Yeah, let's now have a look at the oracle message. The medallion. Wow. We have 50 and 59. Okay, for 59 for you, pile 2, could be your age or something of significance at 59. 59 is sorry, 14. My mind is like, whoa. Okay, 14 is the Temperance card. Sagittarius energy could be strong here. Okay, you are someone's like wish fulfillment prize even. All right, so let's have a look at the archetype cards guidebook by Kim Krantz. 183. You could also be gifting yourself a really nice necklace. If you like jewelry like me, I love gold. Anyway, the medallion 183. Please do press the like button, subscribe to the channel, please make a comment as well if it resonates for you. It's free of charge. If you like a private reading, you can do that directly by booking directly on the website, which is down below. And also, if you like to tip me, I'd be very grateful as an exchange of your energy with mine. If you can't afford that or any of those things, please do press the like button. It's free of charge. The medallion, okay, so take a screenshot of that if you feel. The amulet, the talisman, the heirloom. Now this could be a cross, this could also be an ankh or whatever it is, okay? This came out earlier in the reading for you. The heirloom, the talisman, the amulet. The passing on of sacred objects is an ancient ritual within families, between lovers, and in tribes across the globe. We gift jewels, treasures, keepsakes, and mementos of all kinds, some of great material value, others that hold emotional resonance, and still others with both. Yet when these gifts are bestowed upon us, it is important to recognise that they may bind us to an unspoken agreement or promise. Now, I am seeing a lot of you, this could be a ring as well, for the month of June. When the medallion card appears, be aware of how the objects you hold dear may be embedded with unconscious energy or expectations. Materials hold consciousness, and it's time to reconcile the vibration of the objects around you. What do you covet and collect? Why is there an object you have held on to for years that you are ready to release? Perhaps it is time to reach for the medallion that aligns with your deepest values. Right. When in light, upholding tradition, protecting, honouring. When dark, burdensome, inheritance and habituation. Go deeper, ancient Egyptian scarab amulet. So I did talk about ancient Egypt. So ancient Egyptian scarab amulet could be significant, or the Ankh. Imagine if you and your family, school or social group had a crest, emblem or amulet. What would it be? Draw it. This could also be a family ring as well. Do you believe that objects contain supernatural properties when you have experienced this to be true? All right, so pile 2, that's what I have for you. I hope you've enjoyed this reading. Let me know, and have a look at pile 1 or pile 3 as well. Lots of readings here on YouTube. Please do also follow Abstract Medicine on Instagram as well for daily pulls and more. Lots of love. Take care. Bye for now. Pile 3, welcome to your reading. For those of you who picked pile 3, this is going to be your card. Pile 1 and pile 2 have been about an hour long, maybe even a little bit longer. I'm hoping it's not going to be as long for your pile, but you know, whatever needs to come through will come through. I'm just pushing through over here. I'll do my best. Okay, so pile 3, we're going to look at this card as we have done in pile 1 and pile 2 at the very end. Let's have a look, generally speaking, what the main messages for pile 3 in the month of June. All right, so we have 3 cards here: the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, and the High Priestess. So for the month of June, pile 3, we have something inevitably evolving and changing in your life that you've moved away from in order to... I just heard manifest destiny. So manifest destiny is about you know, the new pilgrims, essentially from Great Britain, from England, and Great Britain, Scotland, you know, who searched for essentially the American dream, so moving to the States. So this could be something that you're manifesting for the month of June, where you're moving away from a situation that had to inevitably change and evolve. You've released a cycle in your life where you're now, you know, moving into something new. I feel like the States is also really significant for you for the month of June. We have the eagle here, which is a symbol of the United States of America. We have fire energy here. We have air energy here with Gemini, and we have Pisces energy here with the High Priestess. Now, this could be a card that you've been seeing a lot in my readings. And maybe you resonated with one of the piles where this card was the main pile, okay, in terms of love. Generally speaking, as I said, I feel like you're creating something that is part of your destiny here. Manifest destiny, really important. Let's just go straight into the Starman Tarot, and if there's anything else I'm seeing that needs to be said about these cards, I'll look into it. Actually, just what I said with pile 1 and pile 2 is I looked at the colours of these cards. With the purple and the purple here, the main message for the month of June for you, pile 3, is that you are going to be increasing your psychic powers, okay? For the month of June, you're going to be increasing your psychic powers. Your psychic abilities, clairaudience, clairvoyance, clairsentience, claircognizance. You're going to be increasing your cartomancy readings, if that's what you do. You're going to be increasing your connection with crystals, whatever divination tool you use, even fire, pyromancy, hydromancy. Pyromancy is reading fire. Hydromancy is reading water. That's going to be increasing. This could also be astrology, pile 3. All right. Generally speaking, I feel like your health is good. I feel like your connection with spirit is very strong. And I have to say, for me as a reader, the magician and the high priestess are actually very powerful partners. So I think in terms of love, this is a very powerful connection. A very powerful, once in a lifetime connection. A very divine connection that is taking place for you for the month of June. This isn't like run-of-the-mill, same sort of like, oh, you meet someone and no, this is someone very, very special, and you see them as very, very special as well, pile 3. You're very connected with each other for the month of June. One could be Gemini or Virgo, and one could be Pisces or Cancer, or even Scorpio. Green is all about the heart chakra here. So opening up your heart, pile 3. Interestingly, we have 1 and 2 is adding up to 3, which adds up to the Empress energy. Number 3 is the Empress card. All right, so closing out a cycle and moving into divine partnership could be of strong significance for you, pile 3. Essentially meeting the one, pile 3. All right, card for pile 3, please, Spirit. Pile 3. What are the messages for pile 3 for the month of June? Gemini season is going to be of significance. At the time of this reading, we are currently in Gemini season. Pisces season could also be of significance. Using the Starman Tarot, Ace of Cups. A lot of you, your month of June is going to be all about love. You know, actual true love or a resurgence of love. A new energy of love and romance is coming in for you for the month of June. Powerful energy here. This is true love. This is the yolk, the manna, like the bread of heaven. This is a true love connection. This is where both souls have had a contract with spirit in this lifetime to go through really difficult cycles and situations, because we have the lily here, because it's grown out of dirt and muck and not very nice clear water energy, is it? So we have fire here. We have a divine fire that's coming through here for you for the month of June. You know, the Ace of Cups is a beautiful energy. A new love, new feelings, love in general, emotional awakening, creativity and spirituality, as well as intuition. Strong intuition is coming through here for the month of June. The 2nd of the month, the 1st of the month, the 10th of the month are going to be significant. The 11th of the month is also significant for you for the month of June. Pile 2. What else is there for the month of June for pile 3, please? Spirit. Queen of Pentacles. Now this card came out in the reverse, so I'm going to take note of that. Queen of Pentacles is the mother card, is the partner that is self-reliant but also is very reliable. I'm actually going to leave it. There could be a situation where someone may not wish to partner up with you in a long-standing love situation or connection. Does not want to marry you, possibly. 2 of Pentacles. This could be someone prioritizing one situation over another. So someone who is no longer married, this could be a wife, particularly a female, who is no longer married to someone else for the month of June, okay? Month of June for pile 3, please, Spirit. Thank you so much. There could be some time management or prioritization issues, or someone who is needing to be adaptable. The Starman. Wow, we actually have the Starman here, which is the Magician. Are you actually kidding me? Can you see that? We have the Starman and the High Priestess. Again, we have the Magician and the High Priestess. These are the same cards. I'm blown away. I am absolutely blown away by this. Okay, so what I'm going to do, pile 3, is I'm going to read these cards, and this is going to be your main message for the month of June. Before I do, bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles. There is an energy of reciprocity here, generally speaking, in love, in giving and receiving, in sharing wealth, in generosity and charity work for the month of June. We have the Princess of Wands underneath that, and we have the Strength card underneath that, okay? So, behind the scenes, there is a free spirit. There's a free spirit, there's a unlimited potential and untapped potential that you haven't tapped into, but the month of June you will be. Okay, you have untapped potential that you will be tapping into, spiritually speaking, for the month of June. I want to get a before I do, I want to get a clarification about this Queen of Pentacles, please, Spirit. Thank you. Month of June for part 3. Oh my goodness. They want me to read all of these. They want me to look at these, but read these cards. Three of Swords. There's a heartbreak involved here. There's a breakup involved here. Unworthiness as well. Princess of Cups. The energy of new love, but also maybe going in blindly into love. Curiosity. Look, Two of Cups. This is absolutely gorgeous. For a lot of you, for the month of June, this involves love and romantic love. The month of June, this is mainly your energy, or what's happening for the month of June for you, is meeting someone and meeting the one. Okay, that's what you're manifesting. For the month of June, I feel like you've been manifesting it for quite some time. And for the month of June, this actually is going to happen for you, where you're going to be manifesting your true love. And you're going to be meeting them. Okay, with the Two of Cups here. This could also be someone who you've broken up with and have mourned this relationship. Well, let's have a look at the other cards before I... Seven of Cups, this came out in pile 1, which I'll associate with the Emperor card, because the Emperor card in pile 1's message was actually someone who had illusions about love and difficulty choosing. I feel like there's a priority here, though. Four of Cups, yeah. Not seeing your value, I'm seeing here, pile 3. Someone not seeing your value in the past. Someone who judged you harshly, and someone who's going through a judgment right now. Someone's going through a wake-up call about you, pile 3. Five of Wands, where they may have been on the defense, and there may have been arguments between you and someone, or I mean, for a lot of you this will not resonate for you, okay? But I'm seeing that mainly for the month of June this involves love. This involves an awakening with regard to a love situation. Maybe you've mourned someone, or mourned the loss of a relationship here. The skeletons here, one skeleton is up and the other one is down. So it's mourning a relationship where someone had illusions over. Someone is catching up to your feelings. Okay. Now, Two of Cups is unified love, partnership, mutual attraction, unity, and a loving bond. I'm going to have a look now at the Starman and the High Priestess. I can't believe they came out again. I'm actually really shocked and blown away by that, to be honest. All right, let's have a look. I'm really blown away by that. Okay, let's have a look at the right, the Magician, the Starman. Okay, yeah, exactly. I will blow your mind in more ways than one. All right. Okay, the Starman. There it is. The Starman is an attractor field through which we can observe the self we believe to be true. We are being invited to see the inherent nature of the human condition and look at what has been fashioned by culture through the ages, the belief and value systems we have simply adopted. His glorious presence awakens us to see another realm entirely, and that resonance, seemingly irrefutable facts are seen as fictions. We see the Starman bringing the seed of transformation to the world, carrying the weapon that compels us to self-destruct in one hand, and the golden key that unlocks our supreme potential in the other. The luminous one, descending the earth with his arms outstretched, the alien Messiah, a vision of ecstatic colour, light and fire, molecular worlds, streaming tendrils of life-giving substance, travelling through space, surrendered in time, ripples in the exosphere, his presence shimmering with ancient symmetries, waiting for the moment to reveal his power, because he knows it will blow our minds. A palpable sense of creative potency hangs in the air, a hidden potential demanding to be realised, the dissolving of the Starman's solid form into the golden pool of liquid light, the sheer willingness to melt himself down to be reborn as something fresh, something new, yet containing all the elements woven from the past, is a powerful metaphor. We too can place the personality and the various jaded facets of ourselves into the flame of the creative fire to be reconfigured in ever more liberating, expressive and complex ways. We must throw ourselves into the white hot flames, and despite this heat and sheer intensity, know that we can never disappear. To boldly confront the fear of destroying that which we cherish, something complete and comfortable with great intrinsic value, and yet be courageous and break it down. To trust the Starman as he propels us towards the possibility of discovering what we didn't know, that we didn't know, revealing the raw components of life, with all the thoughts, frailties, passions and anxieties, which can now be transformed and recombined into something powerful, impactful, extraordinary. He knows power does not come from him, but through him, and he wields it with absolute integrity, creating something magical out of nothing. The Starman offers us the elixir, a constant visual theme and quest in my work with Bowie, is what Davide De Angelis says. How to create images that brought things to the surface to be seen, felt, and ultimately to be healed with its own destruction. We must risk our own destruction, risk our own failure, and embrace what appears to be a mistake. Bowie seized upon things that would have been viewed as insignificant, and these were often the things that bore the most fruit. He wasn't afraid to pull things apart that already looked finished, to reveal something unexpected and significant. When the Starman appears, it is a signal to see what elements of your life can be reinvented and rethought in order to create and reveal something extraordinary. He is calling you to discover your full creative potential. The Starman is the alchemist. Manifest your reality. Ideas are communicated and brought into the physical world with ease. You have everything you need to create the world you desire. Reconfigure yourself in liberating, expressive and complex ways. Now, throughout the reading of this section here, I've been getting messages, okay, because I'm able to tap into, the metasphere, essentially. So I was receiving the message of throwing caution to the wind. So someone is throwing caution to the wind. A song came through from David Bowie, which I'll pin down below, and I'll read the lyrics for it in a second. But the song that came through was Wild as a Wind. Someone is also releasing self-sabotage here in this connection, or in this situation, in this month, for the month of June. Okay, I'm going to read the High Priestess in 1 second, but I just want to see. I'm also hearing, did I say wild as the wind? Yes. It's basically it's Nina Simone's song, but it was reinterpreted by David Bowie. So I'm going to pin the song down below, and his interpretation is absolutely sensational. It's one of my favourite songs, to be honest. of love. Okay, so I'm gonna read the lyrics for you. Oh, I'm getting chills. All right. Love me, love me, love me, love me, say you do. Let me fly away with you. For my love is like the wind, and wild is the wind. Wild is the wind. Give me more than one caress, satisfy this hungriness. Let the wind blow through your heart, for wild is the wind, wild is the wind. You touch me, I hear the sound of mandolins. You kiss me, with your kiss my life begins. You're spring to me, all things to me. Don't you know your life itself? Like the leaf clings to the tree, oh my darling, cling to me. For we're like creatures of the wind, and wild is the wind, wild is the wind. You touch me, I hear the sound of mandolins. You kiss me, with your kiss my life begins. You're spring to me, all things to me. Don't you know your life itself? Like the leaf clings to the tree, oh my darling, cling to me. For we're like creatures in the wind, and wild is the wind. Wild is the wind, wild is the wind, wild is the wind, wild is the wind. It's a very, very powerful song. And this love is wild. This love is free. This love is wild, like the wind. You know, you can't control the wind, and you can't control who your heart loves. Pile 3, very powerful message. I'll pin this down below, so please have a listen of that. If this resonates with you, please do press the like button already. Subscribe to Abstract Medicine on YouTube here. Go follow Abstract Medicine as well on Instagram, abstract_medicine, Abstract Medicine on Instagram. There is someone who has deep feelings for you. To say the very least, there's very deep feelings. You know, you activate true love within them. Pile 3. Let's have a look at the High Priestess. I offer up the mysteries of life. The High Priestess is the guardian of the mysterious, subtle and deeper aspects of life that are not visible or obvious. She has command of the esoteric knowledge and sacred wisdoms that are part of the collective unconscious, items we are aware even exist. Associated with the moon and the wellspring of life and movement lurking in the deep, dark waters. She embodies deepest innate wisdom, the knowledge and wisdom of Mother Nature. As the keeper of your unconscious, she sits at the liminal boundary between with what you are aware of and the vast spectrum of the unseen inner realms. Traditionally conceived as the passive, receptive, feminine, calmly waiting for life to unfold, she manifests for me, this is Davide De Angelis, who created these cards, as a powerful force of nature which journeys between the visible and the invisible. Part diva, part shaman. Her clothes are adorned with snakes, which from a Celtic perspective are symbolic of secret knowledge, cunning and transformation, and points to the High Priestess, her shape-shifting energy and utilizing power that is unseen. She is pictured crouching, streaks of lightning shooting from her fingertips as if to emphasize the two pillars, Boaz, completion, and Jachin, which is begin. From Solomon's temple in Jerusalem, formed as abstract typography with both meanings woven together. Her language is similarly abstract and often vague, with many symbolic and metaphoric references requiring patience to decode. She signals the need to journey within, paying attention to your dreams and visions, sensing their relevance while acknowledging the synchronicities of the symbols and events that appear in your physical world. Listen to the powerful stirrings of your intuition, your gut feelings. You are already possessing the most powerful guidance system in the entire universe. The High Priestess invites you to be still, to meditate, to explore the mystery of life, witnessing the mind and becoming more aware of your feeling nature. As a feminine receptive principle, she perfectly balances the masculine desire to shape and master the physical world by calling us to reflect deeply on that which actively stirs our hearts. The High Priestess, otherworldly and sensual with a whole body intelligence, indicates this shift in context. How the providence of embodying a vastly new way of being, when combined with the masculine, active, worldly principle of the magician, which is here, can release immense power, knowledge, and goodness into the world. Out of the soil that was your old life. I just heard old wife, all right, as well. Out of the soil that was your old life, your old way of being, believing and reacting to the world, a new form and its expression can germinate. Choose that is a benevolent reality, a kind universe, and let the seeds of your potential naturally blossom. Trust your intuition, listen to your inner guides, understand yourself better, listen to the music of the universe, allow creative ideas to germinate. And I also want to say, as I was reading this, as you know, I read the energies at the same time as I'm doing something, is that she takes time to get to know. So there is someone here, possibly a Gemini or Virgo, who's wanting to get to know the deeper elements she has of this divine feminine high priestess. She has many layers, you know, and as the song says, you know, there is, you know, someone who is awakening through a kiss, through a touch, you know, and you mean the world, you mean the absolute world to someone. Pile 3. That's really what's happening, I feel like, for you for the month of June, Pile 3. I mean, I feel like it's mainly love, to be honest with you, romantic love. For those of you who've been struggling with your finances and career, just generally speaking, or your home, we're going to get into it. But I feel like things are going to be balancing out for you, and to really pay attention to your intuition and just to focus on that for the month of June. A lot of you are evolving and becoming, you're in the process of becoming, and you're becoming deeper souls, deeper people. For the month of June, Pile 3, I see you being just really in tune, essentially, really in tune to your higher power, and I feel like you're going to be manifesting something wonderful for the month of June. Thank you, Spirit. We're using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reid, by the way. So let's have a look at the Good Tarot with regards to your health, your home. I mean, I feel like if there was any issues with your health, it could have been some sort of sabotage from, you know, following your intuition, and I feel like you're going to be rectifying that for the month of June. Oh, look, we have the Ten of Water. Really, honestly, love is really on the cards for you for the month of June. Pile 2, the Buddha as well, the laughing Buddha in particular. Laughter is healing, so Pile 2, you're going to be laughing more for the month of June. We have the Seven of Wands, Seven of Fire. Horses and unicorns could be significant, as well as dragonflies. Queen of Air has come out in all the piles, so a lot of you who are feminines in particular have been putting your boundaries up and stating your boundaries, and maybe closing out communication or closing out cycles in your life where people didn't respect your boundaries. Three of Wands, Three of Water, this could be friends as well. You're also healing. Messenger of Air came out in Pile 1 and Pile 2. A lot of you are going to be receiving for the month of June a message, a clear message, a truthful message, and this is something that's going to be very fulfilling for you. And it's because it's got something to do with harmony here and love in general. This is something to do with harmonious partnerships, loving and lasting relationships, a heart connection between two souls. I partner with one who is in harmony with me. Together we explore what is and might be, knowing we are there for each other. Two hearts beat as one, as we take turns replenishing and encouraging the other. I have someone who can bring out the best in me. I can do the same for another soul, for we are all expressions of divine love. Okay, so divine love is the main theme for you for the month of June, Pile 3. Serenity, peace, good fortune and well-being, Ten of Cups. All is well with the world and with me. Well-being is my natural state. Everything I need comes to me easily and effortlessly. I feel joy and express it to others. As I look around and see all the love that we share, I take pleasure in all I have accomplished. Whatever attention I receive or don't receive, I am serene, for I know full well what it took for me to get where I am. I celebrate myself and all who travelled the road with me and feel grateful to Spirit for being my companion always. I also want to say that you are going to be in the recipient energy for the month of June, pile 3, you're not going to be really taking action physically towards something, because I feel like you've already put that intention energetically in spirit and through spirit and with the help of spirit, and it's going to be coming back to you. Your manifestations are going to be coming true. There is someone who's coming towards you as well, as they also see you. It's like something that needs to come towards you, like a boomerang effect. Pile 3. We're gonna have a look. At some other messages with regard to your career. Okay. And your work. With regard to your home, I feel like you may have had some issues with finances that could have affected your home somehow. But for the month of June, I feel like you're going to just be in the recipient energy. Things are going to be flowing easily for the month of June for you, pile 3. And the 3 of Cups just fell out again in the Starman Tarot deck. So I feel like that's significant as well. I feel like it's going to be more celebratory, more fun. There's going to be more joy and happiness for you for the month of June, where you're going to be more social and people are going to come and see you for the month of June. So expect messages, communication coming your way, essentially. Pile number 3. Okay. Let's have a look at the 7 of Fire before we look at your career and finances. Sorry, 1 second. So career and finances, I see that you're making your you could be challenged, or you could be working in a competitive industry, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of perseverance for you, pile 3, for the month of June. I feel like you're really going to be on top, and I feel like sometimes you have to do it alone and really be your own hero rather than your worst enemy. Now remember, don't self-sabotage yourself. Focus on your intuition. Don't listen to your intuition, essentially, for the month of June, because that's going to be your guiding light. Okay, let's have a look at your career and your work and money. I think mainly it's going to be about love for the month of June. Yeah, new beginnings. We have new beginnings for you starting out in your career and your finances and your money. There's a new approach to doing something as well, pile 3. There's a new approach to doing something for the month of June. There's a new way of doing something. This involves courage. This involves taking a leap of faith. This involves doing something differently, having a student's mind, maybe learning to do something that you've done before, but maybe it's not about reinventing the wheel. Maybe it's about doing something in a new way, something you've been doing for a long time in a new way. And exactly, we have the 3rd eye chakra. So we have very psychic abilities for the month of June that you're going to be increasing. A lot of you, like myself, are shamans. Remember, we saw shamanka earlier, so we have the energy of increasing your psychic abilities, and this is part of your career path. And yes, making money out of that. Why not? Making money out of your gifts. This is what I do as well. Your spiritual gifts, exactly. The messages are coming in really clear. Again, intuition. So you're using your intuition. A lot of you are being encouraged, essentially, to really pay attention to your intuition and your psychic gifts and your abilities, because this is a new ability. This is a new enhancement of your psychic powers, psychic prowess. I'm hearing that you're going to monetize. This is beautiful. Again, we have the High Priest. This is the 3rd time the High Priestess has come through in your reading, pile 3. So pile 3, just focus and have faith in your intuitive abilities, because the month of June is all about you increasing your psychic powers and making a career out of it, pile 3. There are lots of things. There are things that the unknown wants to communicate, impart with you for the month of June. For the month of June, we have positive movement forward in your career. Okay, a positive movement forward in your career where you could be traveling. I feel like a lot of you are going to be taking a spiritual journey as well as a physical journey. that involves your career, with regard to your intuition. Okay, sacral chakra is about your creativity. Again, number 2, 22 is significant for you, past 3. You could be a life path number 2. 222 you're seeing a lot for the month of June, or you have been. This is confirmation of that, or 2 or 22. Any kind of occurrence of 2 is going to be significant for you for the month of June. The 2nd of June, the 22nd of June, all right, could be significant for you for the month of June. The 8th of June, the 6th of June as well. Very significant, as well as the 3rd of June and the 11th of June and the 10th of June. Pile number 3. You're going to be having more confidence in your psychic abilities, in a nutshell. Let's get one more. In terms of your career, whatever you do in your career, if it's a creative thing that you do, you work in the creative industries and it's very competitive, the key here, your advancement is about your financial advancement, as in getting paid. Your increase in your salary is about you following your intuition. I can't emphasize that enough. And we have harmony. Basically, your month of June involves your love life, and it's about, here's the Lover's card, it's about a true match, a true connection that may involve working together, that may involve someone who is highly psychic and someone who is very courageous, confident, and, you know, active. So I'm picking up again on receptive energy and active energy, masculine energy and feminine energy here. Active and receptive, a balance of both. 6th of June is significant. Number 66 could also be significant too. And balance and reciprocity here. You know, the 6 of Cups also, let's just say, is a soulmate energy, someone who's returning from your past to reconcile, or someone who you feel a kindred spirit with from your past, feels like a soulmate, feel like you know this person from another lifetime. Hello, crow. I just saw the crow pass over, which was a beautiful confirmation of what I'm saying. So you're going to be meeting someone where 2 hearts beat as one. I'm feeling a very warm energy on my left side and my left shoulder behind me. So I feel like you know this to be true. This is a masculine energy who you know is going to be coming into your life. Now, this could be someone who you're meeting for the month of June, who's someone completely new. We had the Ace of Cups here, a new love coming in, new feelings of love and emotional awakening. There's also a creative endeavor that's going to be, yes, I mean, obviously profitable, but it's about you traveling with regard to this creative endeavor. This is about you leaving a situation maybe behind. This is about you, you know, moving forwards, moving on. Fast-paced energy as well, you know, action, alignment, air travel, and lots of love messages too. But to be honest, I feel like this is about you having a harmonic connection, psychic connection as well, with your true love, essentially. And maybe this is about you making an important choice about someone over another. Okay, again, we have number 2 here, so you might want to have a look at the what's coming next in love for you pick a pile readings, because this card also came out there. I'm not going to reiterate exactly what came out in that reading, so have a look at that pile, but I will just say there's movement and choices and decisions that are going to be made, and a lot of you are going to be choosing a partner who is going to be committing to you. This is a divine partnership. Okay, wow, 2-2-2-2-2, lots of partnership energy here. Let's have a look again with regards to your career and love. We have the Page of Swords. Someone is definitely keeping an eye on you. We have the 4 of Wands. Someone is wanting to move in with you. Someone is wanting to stabilize this connection. Someone is feeling more confident about themselves and less, they're self-sabotaging themselves less, I'm hearing. They're wanting to move things forward with you. They're wanting to stabilize. A lot of you are moving away from an energy and moving into something new, a new love. In terms of your career, again, we have the 6 of Cups and we have the Ace of Swords. So maybe there was a lack of communication. You're going to be doing something that you're returning to in your career that you had a lot of love and appreciation for. This could have been something that you used to do as a child, or has connections with a child, and children are of significance here with regard to your career and your purpose. Either way, in terms of your career and your money is going to come back to you. There is reciprocity here. There's going to be communication where there have been delays with regard to your career and your finances. And this is about you stabilizing something. This could be moving into a new home, a new office, a new studio, signing new contracts as well. Great. This is also people are keeping an eye on you in one way or another about how you perform at work. And there is I feel like here, this is a Page of Cups. These are my father's card, he gave me them. And we have the Knight of Swords. We have someone here who is wanting to offer you something that you're going to love, and they're going to be communicating that to you with regard to work. I do see a contract here. With love, but also with career, that you're going to love. This is something you love to do. This is an emotional awakening. This is something creative that you love to do. And with the Knight of Swords, I see that there is something that someone sees you as very ambitious and action oriented and driven to succeed. And someone is going to connect with you because they are driven to succeed with you. Now, this could be partnering up with a like-minded person. I also feel just generally with love, I feel like there's important communication that's coming up for you for the month of June. There's drive coming your way. We have the Two of Cups. I mean, again, I'm this, like, the same things are coming through here. The month of June is mainly a love energy, a love month for you for the month of June. Pile 2, again, number 2. Two hearts that beat as one, two people coming together. An important meeting at work and in your love life is taking place for you for the month of June. You're going to be coming into union with someone, and we have the Four of Pentacles. Someone is not wanting to let go of you for the month of June. You'll say your financial stability is improving as you've been saving. Someone is seeing you as a prize, and someone who sees you as very successful. You could also be getting lots of public recognition and popularity. Your popularity is increasing as well. People are wanting to collaborate and work with you as well. Pile 3, where maybe there hasn't been that energy. Amazing. Pile 3, let's now have a look. I love these cards. I'm going to use them more so in the videos. Let's now move these cards out of the way, pile 3, and now let's have a look and see what else there is using the Island Time Wellness cards. Just have a look, just generally just in terms of your love life, if you're dealing with something. Have a look at the What's Next in Love readings as well. Pick a pile. Please do press the like button if this message does resonate for you, and please subscribe to the video. Please also make a comment down below as well if it resonates. We have passion, insane chemistry, liking each other equally and having fun. Okay, so great passion is coming to your way. Healing heart, healing from heartbreak, freedom from toxic relationships or addictions could be of relevance. Palm tree could be significant. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility is important. The month of June, so the palm tree. Insane chemistry. You're very magnetic. You're magnetizing someone your way, you know. Pile 3 for the month of June. Someone is wanting to be flexible with you, wants to endure, wants to stabilize this connection. Again, we have love for the month of June. Unconditional love, self-love, oneness, passion, affection, and attraction. Lots of passion, lots of fire coming in for you. Pile 3, celebration. Someone is healing their not enoughness. So frustrated in relationship, lack of confidence, remember I spoke about self-sabotage? Someone has been self-sabotaging a connection with you because of fear and ego issues, or even jealousy issues. They're healing that. Cassette, because they've had outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events, and over in your head. Okay, so there could be that. Let's get one more for pile 3. Thank you. You have options. Keys on a ring. Many options. Decision. Unconditional. String along. Unconventional. Sorry. String along. One night stand. Pile 3. So, wow. I mean, exactly. We have twin flame. So if you don't want to be pregnant for the month of June, wear protection. Yin yang zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. Magician, high priestess. I mean, that's it. Pile 3, for the month of June, you're dealing with a very important relationship, a very important love connection, and this person is your twin flame stroke soulmate, soul flame. They have a very important presence in your life. For the month of June, it's without doubt it's a love month for you, and you could have been dealing with in your past a girl with a snake, empath, narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabling all boundaries that needed to be set. Okay, or maybe you're setting that for the month of June. Let's have a look and see the love notes for the month of June. Thank you, Spirit. For the month of June. Is that it? Okay, it's quite a few. Any more? Okay, it's quite a lot for you, pile 3. Okay, that's it. Right, so the first card that came out is this one here. These are my personal love notes that were channeled. You can also book a reading with me to read your own private reading with regard to love, career, etc. And I also have a reading where I just pull these cards out too. Joker. Haha, player, you knew I was from the start. Ha 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 ha. So you could have been dealing with a player, someone who's coming in your life. Gemini energy in the shadow can be that, non-committal. Very charming and flirtatious, but non-committal. The shadow aspect of Gemini, okay? This could be you or someone else. Queen of Cups. I'm always open to your love. I love you. I feel you always. I love nurturing this love. Yours and forever. And then your name. Pile 3. Queen of Swords. I have been hurt before too many times. Now, this is you putting up your boundaries. Pile 3. There's so many cards here. So you could have been putting up your boundaries for someone, towards someone, because you have self-respect and high self-esteem where someone else may not have. Therefore may have emotional, non-committal energy because they self-sabotage because they don't feel like they're good enough or they don't want it, but they're cheating themselves because they're self-sabotaging the connection. So yeah, Queen of Cups and Queen of Swords. I'm not open to compromising. I'm done with the pain. Maybe soon I'll love again. Will you let down my guards? Okay. Will you let my guard down? So someone here, could be you, pile 3, is wondering if someone else will help them trust again in love. 5 of Wands. Why do we end up fighting? That was the 5 of Wands that came up earlier. Why do we keep butting heads? Okay, you could have been dealing with that. Or you will be. 6 of Wands. You are the ultimate prize, the ultimate dream. I want to show you off and show you around. Please don't get triggered. It's because I'm so proud of you. It's an honor being in your presence. Pile 3, you have quite a few. You're also quite well known and well liked and very popular and self-confident. Pile 3, 5 of Pentacles. I'm out. I'm done. That could have been the Queen of Pentacles reversed. That was the Queen of Pentacles reversed because I saw the crow fly out again, which is a confirmation of what I'm saying. So someone has come out of a marriage as well. I have nothing left. I feel like shit. So someone may have been draining their money, their resources, their energy. Ace of Cups. And maybe someone just wanted one night stand. Maybe someone wanted to string you along and they were undecided about you. Ace of Cups. I want to love you. Now, this is the first card that came out in the tarot. I want to love you. I want to start loving you. I want to open my heart with you. Let's start fresh. Now, this does happen a lot in twin flame dynamics where there's a runner and a chaser. 3 of Pentacles. But to be honest, I feel like for you, pile 3, you are the receiver now. I am so heartbroken. My heart is shattered. I don't actually know how I'll recover. Okay, this could be you or someone else around you that you're connected to. 7 of Swords. I'd rather pretend and sneak off whenever I feel. Haha. Feelings are dumb. So that could have been the Joker from your past, possibly. Page of Cups. I've met this girl, boy, etc. They are amazing. So someone could be saying that to their friends. Five of Cups. I really tried to make it work. I gave and I gave, but maybe that's the problem. Love sucks. Everyone is out to get me. Victim mentality, possibly. Three, oh yeah, we read that. There's just so many. Ace of Wands. You turn me on so much, you have no idea. I think of you in my bed. So that's the passion card. There's insane chemistry between you. I think of you in my bed often. I'm so passionate about you. Let me show you. I want you. I want to hold you now. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. I'm feeling trapped here. I need to get away. It's not serving me anymore. I've seen the light. I want out. Queen of Pentacles. Now we have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. I deserve all of the finest things in the world. Now this is your energy. I deserve a stable, love and happy life. Now someone may have moved out of an energy where someone wasn't self-deserving and maybe manipulative with the shadow aspect of the Magician. Okay, so they may have moved away from that person. I deserve a stable, love and happy life. I make a happy wife. Let's build a home and plant roots. Page of Swords. I am keeping a close eye on you. Are there others? There could be jealousy issues here. Now we did have that earlier because someone is not feeling enough, because there could be jealousy issues. They're wondering if you've moved on and if there are other people around you and in your energy, physically, emotionally, spiritually, even just in communication. Ten of Cups, which we had earlier in the tarot. You are my everything. You are my one and only true love. There's that Barry White song. Soon, I'm coming soon. It's not the right time, but soon. Three of Wands. All right. Wow. Okay, pile 3. Let's see some other cards. Again, a very in-depth reading for you. If you'd like to tip me, I'd be very grateful as an energy exchange of my time for you. You can do that directly by tipping me in the tip jar, which is allocated in the website link down below. You can just directly tip me there. Pile 3. Thank you so much. Otherwise, free of charge, just press the like button to say thanks. Okay. Pile 3, let's see what else there is for you for the month of June. There's just a lot of messages for you. 2 more, Spirit, please. Thank you. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. All right, pile 3, let's have a look. We have the Hanged Man, amazing. Okay, so Hanged Man came out in pile 2. The Hanged Man, lapes, or symbols are tree, halo, triangle, and cross. So you could be seeing this, all right, for the month of June. Qualities, suspension, delay, frustration. So you may have been dealing with this before in your past. Inspiration, meditation, pause, awakening. The symbol of Neptune, Pisces, water, and number 12. All right. Invention and inventor. That's the Magician card. Someone is inventing something. Okay. You're also creating a new invention. For a lot of you who are creative, you're creating something very innovative. I want to have a look now at your stickers for the month of June and just see which stickers come out. Before I do, we also have the charms as well. Actually, let's have a look at the charms first. Okay, so I should have done this before because all of the charms, they just like fell out. So I can't pick that up because of my nails. But pile 3, we have the charm, so the lucky charm. You're going to be very lucky in love and lucky all round for the month of June. Pile 3, there's a star is being born here, so you are a starring light, you are a guiding light for many people for the month of June. Pile 3, you are a star following your North Star, you're following your intuition, and you have a guiding and protective guide and star as well. We have the leaf, we have the vine here, so something is growing and something's about to bloom. Pile 3, we also have a heart and a plug. So someone is connected to your heart space very strongly for the month of June. Pile 3. I also see this little charm here as very charming. You're very charming, but also you're kind of going with the flow and the beat of your own drum, pile 3. You're very joyful, and also you are very communicative when you express things. You're also very, very connected again for the month of June, pile 3. You're very connected. You're very mysterious for the month of June. Just generally speaking, you are very mysterious, but you're magnetizing this energy. People are really drawn to you for the month of June. We also have a star, another star. So there are 2 stars here. You are really in the public realm here for the month of June. People are looking to you for guidance. Pile 3 for the month of June. Let's see what else there is. Okay, just a few more. Just so many stickers. Is there anything else? I think that's kind of it. Maybe this. Okay. All right, pile 3. We had this. I'm actually seeing this card. This sticker came out in pile 2, but I'm actually seeing this as going around and around, like with music, like a CD. So maybe you're replaying events in your mind over and over again. We have the waves. Go to the ocean, I'm hearing, or a connection to the ocean is important. The sea. Save me. So you could be doing some charitable cause, which was the 6 of Pentacles earlier. Save me. So you could be saving the whales, seals. Maybe you're healing your savior complex as well, trying to save people, or victim mentality where you're wanting always to be saved. But actually I feel like there's protection energy here. There's a good balance between masculine and feminine energy here in partnership. We have crocs. I see this as gardening, so some of you could be gardening and planting roots. You've been facing your fears as well, and you're really, really like picking up on your intuition that has never lied to you, pile 3. I'm seeing lemons, so 2 lemons here. So I'm actually seeing this as like fruit that comes from the same tree. So pile 2, you're going to be with someone, or you're meeting someone of significance who's going to be like feeling like you're from the same soul family. We have the frog. Okay, pink frog could be significant, pile 3, and the peace sign, or maybe someone you've been in separation from. We have the slice of cake, pile 3. So you could be gifted cake. This could be your birthday as well. This could be someone's birthday, particularly in the month of June, Gemini energy. We have the pizza, so Italy could be significant here for you, pile 3. A bite of pizza, a slice of pizza, going on a date with, where there's cake involved, there's pizza involved. That is nothing, that's just nothing. Made in Detroit, so Detroit could be significant, the US could be significant, as we said at the very beginning. We have another wave here. Wow. So this love is very deep, and there's a very deep connection here. Very cathartic, beautiful, healing as well. Ocean, the ocean is very significant. You could be taking a trip to the ocean, and yeah, wear sunscreen. Wear sunscreen, pile 3, particularly for your skin health as well. Let me have a look at the Archangel Power Tarot cards and just see for you what else there is for the month of June. Beautiful energy. I mean, yeah, for the month of June, we have King of Raphael, a really loving person. A masculine who's very loving, warm, generous, honourable and refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions as well. Trust your heart. Someone is trusting their heart too for you. There's again oceans, sea, love, deep emotional, fulfilling relationship and connection here. 9 of Swords. Your worry is unnecessary. 9 of Michael. Your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt or worry to your angels. 8 of Michael. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. Not seeing things clearly. Okay, so you're going to be seeing things clearly for the month of June. I want to get one more card for you. Try not to self-sabotage and go back and forth in your mental space. Okay, like you're going to get clear about something in the month of June. Set a positive intention for your day and for the month of June for you. pile 3. Thanks, archangels. And we have the 3 of Ariel. Team building, I'm hearing. Team building. Do what you love. A time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavours. Working with others in a cooperative manner. Exactly. Last but not least, let's have a look at the archetype cards. We have 33. 33 could be an important year, or may have been an important year for you, age 33. We have the Mountain. Now let's have a look at the archetype guidebook and see what the Mountain is going to say for you. 1, 2, 9. Some of you could have been single for quite some time. I see the Mountain as kind of like the Hermit card. Also seeing things from a higher perspective, you know, look at that. At the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess. I cannot believe it. Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that brings valuable information, and be at peace. Queen of Gabriel, exactly. Charming, brilliant, and passionate. Wow. I mean, I can't believe these cards. Pile 3 is very... All piles are incredible, to be honest, but this is just amazing how these cards just keep coming out from different decks. 1, 2, 9. Spiritual enlightenment, spiritual awakening, spiritual insight. So the Mountain, the ascent, the peak, the insurmountable, and you are peaking. You are reaching the top. Pile 3, you're very ambitious. Whatever you're doing, you're going to reach it. Okay, and people see you as a guiding light, as a lighthouse. I'm seeing as well. You've accomplished so much, and you will continue to accomplish much. The Mountain stands eternally in our awareness, calling us towards its peak. It stirs up stoic and regal feelings, reminding us of the long line of spirits, sages, sadhus, and gods that made their humble thrones within its snowy peaks. Beware, though, as the Mountain can affect us in 2 ways. It can inspire and enliven us to rise to a new heights and peak experience, yet it can also create isolation, competitiveness, and an inflated sense of self. Standing upon its heights can activate the purist and the perfectionist in us, creating separation from those we deem to be below. No matter how high you ascend, remember that it is within the core of the mountain, as above, so below. Don't feel like you're too good, and others are not as good, right? So check your ego. Within the core of the mountain, the gems, minerals, and jewels reside. If you think it's all about going up, you're following the fool's path and missing the miner's magic. All right, so it's the journey. When light, grounded in the eternal, steadfast, uplifting. When dark, ominous, daunting, isolated, frigid. Go deeper. Mary Oliver's The Poet dreams of the mountain. Research mountains. Find out that strikes you and stare at it for a while. Where is it? The pilgrim may be awakening in you. The summit calls. Contemplate Joseph Campbell's suggestion. You are the central mountain, and the central mountain is everywhere. So the mountain is going to be significant for you. This is where you find your stability, spiritually speaking, too. That's all I have for you, beautiful souls. Love and light to you. Let me know how it resonates. God bless. Take care. See you in the next reading. Bye for now.